Hey, 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 what is going on? Welcome back to the Rare Element Sports Card Podcast, brought to you by the Denver Card Shows. My name is Aaron. I'm here with my boy Jeremy. What is good, homie?
Kicking it, chilling, sipping a Palisade Peach, bro.
They're not bad, dude.
Palisade Peach, Wheat, Breckenridge Brewery.
A peach. I could eat a peach for hours.
Ain't that a peach?
Little face off there.
Yeah, if you've never had a Palisade Peach before, they're pretty fucking bomb.
Pretty bomb, gotta say.
Yeah.
And that's not
Colorado thing.
That's not a vagina reference either.
It can be depending on where you're from, I suppose. But
we're talking about real peaches.
I mean, over there, I imagine it is.
Yeah.
Probably pretty regularly.
True that. It's like pineapple, like when you eat pineapple. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
But we are motherfucking back. I was sick last week, so had to miss last week. I apologize. My vagina was swollen. I was a little fucked up, so couldn't quite make it. But
I have surgery to scrape off the warts. On your finger.
On my finger, right here, right here. Fuck, that's funny. But no, I was out. I was on the DL for a little bit. On the pup list.
Yep, physically unable to perform.
Podcast, physically unable to podcast.
Physically unable to pod.
But we are back in this motherfucker, and what a week to be back, dude.
Man, it's kind of crazy, huh?
What a week to be back. We got some big news, got some big shit to talk about. But first, do you want to jump into this motherfucker? Let's jump in.
Yeah.
Give a little cue on what the podcast is. If you're new to the pod, we have three elements to our podcast. The first element is cardboard, which is going to be sports card news. This week, we're going to have a little ethics as our second, and then we're going to finish it up with some sports. Are you ready to rip that shit, dog?
Rip that shit.
All right. So you got something? You got a little
Yeah,
something?
let's fucking crack back into this Select UFC hobby box. So I don't think we pulled any autos out of here yet, did we?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
We kind of bounced to a couple other things. We didn't rip anything when Bangers was here. Or no, we did. We did something lame, whatever it was.
I think it was that select.
And then we did that fucking. I did that baseball box. I think in between.
And then there's some Star Wars in there. I want to say.
So
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
we got 8 packs left, so we'll do 2 and 2.
All right.
So we should be auto hunting right here, bro.
All right. Let's see.
And I want to say we got some gold and we got some good shit out of this.
There was some gold, yeah. All right. Jordan Levitt. Nope, not silver. Looked like he was silver, but not. Magomed Ankalaev. Colby Covington. Base. Jan Blachkowicz. Global Icons.
Yeah.
And a little color here.
Here we go.
Mark Coleman out of 175. That's sweet. Nice.
Kind of an old school dude.
Oh, I got the cameras mixed up.
I'm actually kind of surprised they still make cards of him. He's kind of old school.
Is he old school?
I mean, he's legendary, but he wasn't like, yeah.
He wasn't.
He's kind of forgotten. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he's a ref now.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say he's a woman now.
It's 2023, bro. I'm just saying. Never know.
It's a chick now. All right, let's see. We got little Tracy Cortez.
Oh, she's a babe.
Bryce Mitchell. Brandon Royval. Base. Oh, this one's backward.
Oh, here we go.
This one's backward. That's the auto. Amanda Limos.
She just lost the fucking championship fight.
Amanda Limos auto.
That's all right. Rookie silver.
That's a nice looking auto.
Yeah.
And there's
could have been big if she would have won the other night. That would have been awesome.
I know, right? And a silver Irene Aldana.
All right.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. Silver rookie auto
Yeah.
of someone that was just in a championship fight.
Yeah.
Shit.
Higher ranked fighter.
Yeah.
Not bad.
All right. Let's see what we got going on up in here. Oh boy.
How many autos come in there?
It's supposed to be 2.
2?
We got the relic. That's what we got. We got a gold relic
That's right.
of, I think, Max Holloway, I want to say. Somebody like that. Izzy, Volk, Kyler Phillips base rookie. Well, that's a premier level, I suppose. Aljamain Sterling Octo. We got a little color action here. It's a tricolor. Aljo just lost 2.
Oh, shit. Well, that's pretty cool, though. That's a nice looking card.
That's the octagon side. Euros Medic, tricolor rookie.
How's he?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know nothing about him. I don't know if he's. That's just me being a fucking casual, but he not numbered or anything, so we'll see. Potential, rookie card. What the fuck?
Always potential.
Color rookie, can't ever complain.
No.
Oh, is that? There's some more gold in there.
Some more
It looks like some
gold?
more gold at the
There's
back.
some
Of there.
gold up in there.
We got Manda Nunez, Mohamed Mokayev. We got a Drew Dober. Oh, we got an auto too. We got an auto and a gold in the same pack, homie.
Oh, shit.
All right, behind the Drew Dober, we've got Leon Edwards gold out of 10.
Gold.
Bam, son.
Nice. Man, he's the champ,
He's the
isn't
champ.
he?
Yeah, he just knocked out Usman.
Yeah.
Well, not just. It's been a bit.
It's
but
been a while, but that was his last fight, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Nice.
so. I don't think there's been a. Damn, this has been a pretty fucking good box. Eh?
Not bad. I'll be your wing man.
There we go. Yeah. All right, and the auto is, dude, be some fucking good ass auto to go with that gold. Ready, set, oh bam. What is it? Mirab Valashvili, blue. Shit, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not shitty.
Yeah.
Numbered out of 75. They actually think, well, he is Aljo's homeboy, and they think he's gonna probably fight Sugar Sean here coming up soon.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So, shit, that's pretty cool. A lot of these cards kind of played into a lot of what's going on in the UFC right now.
yeah,
so.
they're pretty relevant. Pretty
That's kind
relevant.
of cute. That's kind of cute. If
Nah.
if Limoges would have won, that would have been fucking really dope.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Dude, so far this has been a strong box, man.
Pretty solid.
Honestly, though, in those last 4 packs, I mean, there could be something really cool still. I
There
don't want
could
to
be.
jinx it, but
Yeah, there could be.
so far we've got 2 golds, 2 fucking autos. One of the autos is a numbered auto, and one is a rookie silver. I mean,
Yeah,
fuck, bro.
not bad, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I love it. I love it.
No gigantic bangers, but a lot of fucking nice meaty fucking pork chops. No tomahawk ribeyes, but
Some nice poke chops.
yeah,
Man, I had pork chops last night. They were fucking bomb.
yum.
Yeah.
All
Nice,
right,
dude.
well,
cool. Word. So, do you want to jump into the cardboard, my brother?
F&A.
All right. So, story of the week, story of the year.
If you guys haven't heard yet,
I know if you've been living under a motherfucking rock, you haven't heard, but NFLPA straight dropped Panini. In the same the same swoop, they signed with Fanatics. So
fucking crazy, huh?
yeah, it's apparently, from what I've been hearing through the grapevines of the hobby YouTube channels,
Yeah.
and a couple of pods, apparently a lot of these types of contracts, they have outs in them in case
Yeah.
they fucking
Just about any contract has kind of a
in case you fuck up out.
yeah. They call it just a breach of contract, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're not doing some of the shit you said you would do, regardless of how much money you're making them or how many sales or
Or whatever.
else, they could find one little thing in the fucking contract and be like, nope.
And the NFLPA being the NFLPA, they have some real good lawyers. They're not going to have like just some
Yeah.
regular old Joes.
Dude, I mean, that's fucking bigger than Fanatics, dog.
Right.
I mean, like,
Right.
that's
Those are some real lawyers, bro.
that's like,
Those are the people that taught Johnny Cochran how to do it.
don't even
Go there.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know?
much.
So if the NFLPA is making that move, they pretty much know it's on lock. They have them.
Yeah, there's no
There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're
No.
not going to go and try to sue the NFLPA. And if
No.
they do, they'll get fucking laughed out of court. So
they're not going against somebody bigger than them.
no,
Fucking Panini is a nothing compared to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, these guys negotiate with the NFL. They have,
Yeah.
they have.
They negotiate worldwide contracts.
Right.
Like,
Right. Right. And so it's not looking very good for Panini to have a chance to like regain this, or it be anything different than what has just happened.
yeah.
I don't know, man. What are your thoughts about all this shit?
Well, I mean, it's really obviously too early to know really much of anything, exactly how anything's going to play out. It's all, of course, speculation, and that's what we do. But, they've said, of course, they still have some licensing with particular players, 360 some odd players, supposedly. They still have the actual NFL license, whatever. But then I've heard some other fucking lawyer type say, well, as soon as, they have those individual contracts, but as soon as that reaches an X number of whatever it may be, even 10 or 12 people,
Right.
That's a group. Now that's the fucking NFLPA.
And now they can shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They can come at you because there's too many of them.
Right.
Now you're representing the entire group if you've got more than
X amount.
5 or whatever the fuck they say.
I heard 5 was the
Yeah.
number I heard.
Yeah.
And I don't know how specific it is, if it is 5, but even if it's 10,
yeah.
what are you going to do? Just put out 10 cards?
I
10
don't
card
know,
set,
bro. And
9 to stay under the 10,
Another thing I heard was that they are going to let him go for like the next 6 months or so and let him finish, some of the stuff they obviously have mostly printed or
in the works.
Yeah. So I'm guessing they'll probably let him finish off whatever year they're working on. It's 2021 still at this point. I don't know.
Pre-pandy.
I mean, you'll probably see the rest of the expected products that were expected to come out all the way up until the end of the year, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
But
we'll see.
yeah,
We'll see. It was strongly worded. It was effective immediately. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be some leeway,
Yeah,
but I don't know how much. It'll be interesting to see. I've already heard that David Adams has pulled all their Panini football products that are on their website. Like the only thing you can find on there was like Score, and that one's already been released. And they like pulled all of it.
Oh, all the pre-order shit, you mean? Or like
all of it, yeah. And stuff that is like outright. Like Luminance came out like today. You can't get it there. Like they pulled it, and I'm not sure why. Just I know it's not there. I double checked it and looked, and it wasn't there. So I don't know exactly how it's going to play. I know distributors probably have some of this stuff already, especially stuff like Luminance.
Yeah.
So, and I saw the shop here in Springs advertised that they had Luminance. So I know some of them are getting it, but I don't know. It's going to be a weird next couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, all we can do is fucking sit here and guess, but
Yeah.
until we get some more news, it's kind of crazy.
Some of the speculation I heard from a few people that are kind of in the know, a little more than I am for sure, that with this litigation with Panini, well, Panini sued Fanatics and Fanatics with the countersuit.
Yeah.
They were like going after them for like shitty business practices and saying that you cooked your books and you're representing like you have all this money coming in and you really don't. You have something different. That could be the reason of breach of contract with the NFLPA, saying, well, you told us that same number too, motherfuckers.
I kind of had a feeling that those two things may have tied together too. Yeah, but I mean, who knows? But
like I said, it's speculative at this point.
Yeah,
but that would make sense.
Yeah, no, it does for sure.
It's like, oh, you told us that too.
Some extra shit came out in that
during that litigation. The discovery during some of that stuff comes out, and then now the NFLPA is like, wait. We're involved too.
Yeah. They're like, oh, say what?
Oh, word?
Yeah. Huh? Say huh?
So you're shortchanging us too, and and that's big dollars for the NFLPA because I mean that's big. Panini didn't have that.
They're like,
deal.
oh, you made that much? Where's our cut, motherfucker?
Right. That's like in the gangster movies when the gangster hears like on Harlem Nights when the mob guy hears that they're making X amount of dollars per night and he's like, oh shit, now you got to pay me. Yeah. You got to pay me to stay in operation, and I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's all gonna be like fucking like Leaf now.
So
players in their street clothes.
There's a good. I don't know about, percentage-wise, but there's a good chance that there's going to be some pretty shitty football sets that come out this year.
Oh yeah, I mean, and it was
know?
already damning with all of the fucking missing first few fucking autos anyway.
Right. So those bum and first autos from this last season, this might be the only ones that you're going to see of those guys from this year, from the rookie year.
Yeah.
And all that does is make Fanatics tops shit more valuable
Yep.
and more sought after, you
Yep.
know? So, like, apparently, like, you don't fuck with people that are bigger and stronger than you.
I mean,
You take Fanatics and you try to sue them. Well, they have better lawyers too.
yeah.
So they're gonna outlawyer you, and they're gonna bring out all your dirty laundry, and they're gonna hang it out on the line.
Yeah, Panini versus Topps was a different fucking deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Panini versus Fanatics.
Yeah.
Now you're fucking with big dogs now.
Yeah.
You know, and you're
Panini
not
versus Topps was a fair fight.
right. That's two middleweights going at it
Yeah.
together.
And
Now
that's just because Topps kind of fucked up for a second and let you take the licenses for so long.
right. But now you're fighting fucking John Jones.
Yeah, they're fighting the big brother now.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a whole different story now. Not looking good for Panini.
No.
Not looking good. Is the NBA going to be soon to follow? Like the NBA players union going to be like, "Oh, word?"
I mean, I'm sure they're checking shit out.
You know?
I would imagine they're looking into it. You know.
Can you check my paperwork too?
Yeah.
You know? Like on straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
Dr.
Check my
Dre.
paperwork.
Dr. Dre goes to Suge like, "Hey, can you take a look at my shit too, dog?"
Yeah.
You know, it's that scenario pretty much. Man, how could you fuck up that bad? You know?
Well. Yeah, they just at a certain point they thought they had it made, bro. You know,
Shit
you,
goes hard to
you
get-
think you're at the top and you think you're the big fish, and fucking next thing you know, you're fucking getting fucking gobbled up by a shark. I mean, you're a barracuda and they're pretty fucking badass, but
You're tough,
yeah,
but great white will fuck you up. It's true. And they wouldn't even have to put much effort to fuck you up. And that's kind of what Fanatics is just like. Around every turn, they're like, "Oh, so you don't want to sell? Oh, so we'll buy.
could have made a bunch of money.
We'll buy your
motherfucker.
printers.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't. Oh, you want to talk shit?
yeah,
Oh, we'll take your licensing. You know. Oh, for real? We'll tell the NFLPA." They got on the phone with the NFLPA, like, "Hey, guess what, man? Guess what fucking Panini's doing right now?"
yeah.
And I mean, it's not coincidence that Fanatics signed immediately.
Well, obviously,
You know,
yeah.
it was all one statement. It's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you, we're with you now."
Yeah,
It was like one swoop, and Fanatics is in the background, like rubbing their mustache like that. Like,
yep. If and A.
I gotta say, Fanatics like is throwing haymakers, bro. They're not fucking around with them. They're just like body blows, boom, boom, one right after the next. Damn, Michael Rubin. I gotta tip the cap to you, buddy. You went for it, and that's what you're doing. You're going for it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they are taking all over and everything, and you know, I've always had obviously the respect for Topps. Fanatics is kind of a different animal, and of course our hope is that they, like we always say, handle it like a baby bird and take care of us and shit, you know, and
Yeah.
but you know, I was talking to Seth earlier actually, and it would be nice actually if they just let everybody make little cards, you know, for us, obviously the collectors, you know, like Upper Deck, fucking everybody, you know what I mean, fucking Topps, fucking not everybody, but a couple, instead of having an all exclusive license to one place. It would help a little bit with cost, I think, competition. It let us decide what fucking product we want, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
or fucking is worth more.
But I don't think that's Fanatics is like. I'm speaking for them. I don't know.
Oh no,
for
it's
sure.
not going to happen. I'm just saying it would be nice for
I'm just
us.
saying I don't think that is on the table for that. The way the NFLPA and the way the NFL is doing it, I
Not
think they
anymore.
just want to just deal with one
Yeah,
company.
It's them, obviously.
So it's-
not anymore. I mean, it used to be that way, and it could be that way, but it's easier for them. They make more money that way.
right,
They can fucking mark up the prices of the fucking boxes that much more. That means they get a bigger cut. You
Right.
know, if it's all coming from one place, they control fucking the price. They
Right.
control everything they fucking want about it. So,
Right.
and it isn't gonna ever fucking change. It would just be cool.
I wouldn't mind seeing Upper Deck baseball card or
Football, everything.
Football,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Even fucking Leaf for anybody, dude. Who cares? Give them a shot, dude.
I don't care about Leaf because I hate Brian Gray so much.
No, and I wouldn't. I'm not
But
even.
like, and I don't like their card design either.
No, not really.
But it would be fair.
Yeah.
It'd be fair.
Yeah, people just wouldn't buy them.
Right.
You know,
It'd force them to make better shit.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too. Because then the competition would make it. Oh, we have to make something that everybody wants, not just they're gonna buy whatever the fuck we put out.
Right.
You know.
Right. There's no options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they've created options by having all these different brands within the brand, but
You're buying the same. It's all
a lot of it's the same picture, a lot of it's the same card stock, a lot of the same fucking information on the back, little to none most of the time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I do miss that. I used to like stats.
A
on
little
the back.
description or some stats or
I used
something
to-
cool about the guy. Oh, when he was a fucking kid, his mom fucking used to beat him with the fucking extension cord. That's why he's so good.
That's why he's so good. Oh, that's hilarious.
No, for real. Like, that shit was
Yeah.
fucking cool.
I did
Now
like
the
that.
backs are so generic half the time, bro. Like, it doesn't even say nothing about them. Says their name. Like these UFC cards, it says their name. It says their fucking weight class, and then it says a bunch of shit about Panini.
Right.
You
Right.
know? A couple of these do have a little description on them, but you know, nobody cares anymore. It's just all about the front.
Yeah, it is. It is. Even with grading them, like the front matters
Yeah.
1,000 times more.
Yeah.
You know. But no, I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate
Yeah.
that scene. Like a little bit of everything get distributed out, but yeah, with the NFL and like the NBA and all these big leagues,
Yeah, it's too late.
they are like, nah, we just want to deal with one person. We just want to deal with you, and if you fuck up, then we'll talk with somebody else, but don't fuck up.
Yep.
Panini.
Yeah, that's obviously because that's why they signed 20 fucking years.
Right.
You know,
Right.
They just be like,
We're done. We'll just
Yeah.
collect a check now.
yep.
Yeah. It makes sense, but it would be nice. It would be
Yeah.
nice. Collectors would like that. And,
Yeah.
and there's a bunch of other shit out there that people like that I don't like, so I can't like really speak for other people
No.
either.
Yeah.
You know, so, some people might like the way Leaf cards look. And,
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm not even saying I would want or like Leaf. I was just saying, give them a fucking chance.
throw them a bone.
More than anything, I'm actually just talking about the main companies: Panini, Topps, Upper Deck. You know.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see some of that older shit, like
Yeah.
Fleer baseball. That that'd be dope.
Well, Upper Deck owns Fleer now, so yeah.
Yeah. Skybox basketball. That'd
Yeah,
be sick.
Skybox was a cool brand.
I used
Well,
to love-
Skybox was.
I think that was Fleer, wasn't it? Fleer.
Yeah, actually, I think it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, it was. Yeah, because I think Upper Deck has made some weird Skybox shit.
Some
in
shit
the last
here and
few
there.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. I think
Yeah.
you're right. I think we bought a big lot of hockey stuff, and I was digging through it, and I think I saw some Skybox stuff in there.
Yeah.
I'm almost sure of it. But yeah, for sure. But I guess ultimately it just boils down to,
Panini sucks. Pretty fucking bad, bro.
yeah. If you were able to do something to get yourself tossed from a license like that, what
You had
the
to fuck up pretty bad, bro.
Had to fuck up pretty bad.
Yeah.
They would.
Especially when it's already been agreed to that, okay, you got a couple more years, we're going to go to this other company, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's
Make your
just
money.
fucking finish this out.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah. There's no reason for them to fucking rush out of that necessarily.
Yeah.
You know?
No. And they can't even, like,
Unless they're like pissed about something.
right.
It seemed like they're pissed about something.
That's what it seemed like. That statement was like straight up like,
Yeah.
yep, as of now, effective immediately,
Yeah.
we're out with Panini. Fanatics is in.
Yeah.
It was like worded like that.
Yep.
If it could have been in all caps, it would have been.
Mm.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy times we're seeing.
We'll see.
But I don't know. We'll see. I think there's going to be some other shit come real soon.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just have this feeling Panini's going to try to sue the NFLPA. I really do.
Well, they're going to have to, yeah.
I
They have
think-
to try.
Throw that Hail Mary,
I don't know, man. Their response was kind of like, Well, that was fucked up, but we're still gonna like try and shit.
That was fucked
We're not gonna fucking walk out or anything.
That was fucked up and everything. And, this only benefits Fanatics.
Yeah.
Doesn't fucking help anybody else out.
You're not even like benefiting. You're just like fucking us over.
You're just
but
fucking
whatever.
us. You're helping them fuck us. They're trying to fuck us, and you're helping them.
Yeah.
That was pretty much a statement. That's how I read it.
Yeah.
That's how it sounded to me.
But we're not like gonna puss out or anything.
We're still tough. We're
Yeah,
not bitches, but fuck you. Yeah, dude. I think like the weeks coming up, I think there's going to be just snowball. Boom, boom, boom. I think it's going to be, if the NFLPA pulled out, there might be a situation where the NFL pulls out.
I mean, yeah.
The NFL might,
They go. Did I not? Damn it. I thought I turned that down or off earlier, but I guess not. They kind of go hand in hand, but yeah, at the same time they don't, bro. They do fight a lot.
They do.
And they sometimes intentionally do things to piss off the other one.
That's true. That's true. They do go at odds quite a bit. But at the same time, that looks bad. That looks bad. In the NFL, they're like, well, what do you mean they can't make any cards? They can't make anything?
Yeah.
Well, what about the new guys? Well, they can't make anything either? Well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's going to be to a point where it's ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. So something's got to give.
The NFL probably doesn't care as much because they probably get let's see, what am I trying to say? They don't get a smaller cut per se, but the amount of money that they get is a smaller amount to the NFL than it is to the Players Association because that goes more to the players and shit.
Right.
So the players get a bigger cut of all of that, and you know what I mean? Whereas like the shit that goes to the NFL, it may even be a bigger amount than the fucking one that goes to the Players Association, but the amount of money that comes in the NFL,
Right.
the shit from cards, they're like,
It doesn't mean as much.
Yeah, it may not mean nearly as much as it does to the NFLPA.
Right.
It could be huge for the NFLPA.
Right.
Probably is.
That's like when a player spears somebody with his helmet, it's a $50,000 fine. It's nothing to him.
Yeah.
That makes $20 million a year, but to you and I, that'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the
My
same.
life is over.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of like the same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Still the same amount of money.
Still money, but they're like, we
we eye it without it.
We swap flies that are worth more than that. Yeah. Could be. But the NFL is very, very protective of the shield, and they're very protective of how the optics are and how things look.
Mm-hmm.
So they might not want that. They might not want it. And the league is in with Fanatics on the new deal. The league, not the NFLPA. Well, the NFLPA is too, but the leagues are also involved, and they're going to get a bigger cut of the pie when Fanatics does take over. So that might be the NFL being like, if they take over now, we can get that bigger piece of the pie now.
And the leagues probably get a fat chunk from Fanatics already from the fucking
absolutely
everything else not involving cards.
Absolutely.
So.
And they're like familiar, and they work with them, and they're like, but these are our homies.
Yeah.
We make money with them already. Yeah. Fuck these guys, And they just like shit all over themselves.
At a certain point, it's almost like, I don't want to quite say a subsidiary, but they're like almost a partner.
Kind of. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. And they're like, we're watching Panini shit all over themselves.
Yeah.
With our logo and with our shield and our brand. Like, might be only a matter of time before the NFL does the same thing.
Yeah, we'll see.
And Fanatics, like, might already have some of that knowledge prior. Like, that's why they're doing it this way, to like make it look worse and make it like drag their name a little more. And
oof. I hope for our sake they do some shit fairly quick, bro.
Yeah.
I hope they don't fucking drop something like this and then we wait fucking 3 months to hear the next fucking thing.
Yeah. That would be
That'd
shitty.
be fucking antagonizing, bro. That's just like, fuck.
Yeah. That's almost like you'll be there. You'll be there when we figure this out.
Yeah.
You'll still be there.
Yeah. They don't care. They'll buy it.
They'll buy it. They'll buy fake patches. They will.
Yeah.
Dude, and Panini's going to have so many sheets and sheets of autographs. that they can't use.
Yeah, they'll have to. Fuck, dude.
You know, if they can't use name.
Well, they can put out fucking 5 players a year in fucking
Right.
sunshine sets. Fucking, Trevor Lawrence fucking surfer boy sets and
right.
shit.
Right. Well, we still have Arch Manning.
They'll have to sell them, dude. I would imagine, like, I don't know, but then you fucking got Fanatics. I mean, so what? It's still authenticated, I guess. You
Yeah.
got a Fanatics. I mean, you got a Panini sticker on your Fanatics card, but
Yeah, I don't know. Oh man, it's gonna be fucking ugly.
Leaf will buy that shit.
Oh fuck yeah. Brian Gray would be salivating over that one.
Yeah.
Like, I'll buy every last one of them. It's
Fucking
going.
sandbag them forever.
It's gonna get interesting, bro. It's gonna get interesting. But I don't know, man. I'm actually kind of excited that it happened. This is happening. I'm just so sick of Panini shit. I'm sick of them, dude.
It's fucking so lame.
Just sell. Just fucking sell. Quit being fucking. You're delaying the inevitable. You're looking stupid. Like with each passing day, you're looking dumber
Yeah.
and dumber.
Well, it's like I said a couple weeks ago. Like the longer this prolongs, more and more people are like not gonna care about their shit anymore because they're just like fuck Panini, bro.
Right.
And as it was, there was like maybe 5 brands that really, really, really fucking mattered.
Yeah.
If that, you know, I guess like Flawless, National Treasures, Prism, maybe some Don Rush shit.
Optic,
Yeah.
Contenders.
Yeah, those are Don Rush, right? Optic and Contenders.
I
know
think
Optic
I think
is.
Contenders was playoff back in
Yeah.
the day, but like
Yeah, but that was a Don Rush.
was playoff
Mhm.
Donruss.
Mm-hmm. Leaf playoff
Leaf
Don Rush.
playoff. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you're right. I mean, and honestly, it'll suck, dude, if those
Yeah.
don't come with like if they stop producing all that. Like I like Contenders. I like the Contenders autos, and I like NT and Flawless. I like all that shit.
I've seen a few people say that, bro, but the majority of people that I've seen, and that's just what I've seen in some of the groups and shit I'm in, most of them are like, shit, bring on Topps Chrome. Fuck
Yeah.
'em.
I prefer Topps Chrome,
Yeah.
but I would hate to see the rated rookie thing not be around.
Yeah.
I would hate to see, NT. I've always liked NT since the first year I saw it. I thought it was cool. It's gotten kind of repetitive, but
And they may end up eventually selling off some of those brands,
yeah,
you know?
that would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We'll see.
Yeah, Prism Silvers are kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's
I
some.
can live without them, but I can live without most of it, honestly. I can live without all of it.
Yeah,
I mean, we did it when we fucking switched from Tops anyway, so.
it's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't know.
There's some things that I would like to see stay, but yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them.
They never did shit for me. Panini sucks. Except for give me fuck 150 points for fuck expired redemption. That was my idea first. Whoever fucking did that with the Bo Nickel auto too. Did you see that?
No.
So Bo Nickel is one of the main UFC prospects or whatever.
Yeah.
So they had like a in-person signing or whatever, and he hasn't signed his fucking Panini cards. And somebody got him to sign on the redemption, unused redemption, or no, I think it was used. I don't know. Said, I will never sign these.
No, no shit.
Yeah. He put his autograph obviously too, and then put,
Yeah.
I will never sign these
Oh wow.
on the redemption. So now everybody's freaking out, like fucking. Oh
Yeah.
my god, he's the hottest prospect in fucking UFC right now, basically.
Right.
Fucking, and his redemptions were selling for a high fucking dollar, and now everybody's like, now what the fuck,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
No shit.
Said he won't sign him because they offered him dog shit. He said he makes more just doing little fucking signings like that.
Yeah. Why would he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn.
To sign thousands of them all at once and shit.
I know, right?
And at least this way you get to meet your fans and fucking.
You get to be like more a part of the community and like,
Mhm.
yeah, fuck yeah.
But I don't know. They may eventually fucking pay him enough to where he fucking signs it, but
Right.
he wrote never on there.
Never.
But I got
Never,
fucking
ever,
Derek Wolf to autograph my fucking expired redemption. Not expired, unfulfilled redemption.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't write Panini sucks, bro. I fucking suck a dog.
Damn, that would have been dope.
That's kind of bitch made, Derek Wolf. I'm just saying, bro. You're tough, dude, and all that. You should have fucking.
I'm saying it through the pod, but I wouldn't say it to your
No,
face.
I wouldn't say it to your face, but That was kind of bitch made. I thought you'd do it. Bo Nickel did it.
Bo Nickel did it. Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Fuck. Well, we'll see. We'll keep an eyeball out and see what's going on with all the latest and greatest with coming with this shit. But you want to move on?
Let's do it.
We'll jump out of that and jump into our second topic under the cardboard, which is about eBay. So it looks like they are going to release a image, like a scan thing for your phone, like a scan image to upload type of thing, and it's supposed to like populate a lot of the info, bring it up like a camera recognition thing, to make the listing
to fill out your description, not your description, but
some of it,
else.
Yeah. So it's going to make your listing problems better. It's going to ease some of the pain on that. That's going to be rolling out soon, as well as they also have been slow releasing an auto pay on auctions. So like if you're on an auction, they've slowly rolled it out when it comes to buy it nows. If you buy it now, then you're paid.
Offers.
Right. Yeah. Offers and buy it nows. So like you accept that offer, boom, it just goes and you take the money out. Mm-hmm. They're going to start doing that with auctions now. And they're slow rolling that out. I haven't sold an auction in a long time, so I haven't noticed if it's happened on our end at all. But two pretty big things, pretty big changes to eBay. How big of a deal are these changes, in your opinion?
I mean, yeah, they're stepping it up, bro. That's pretty big. I think that's always the hardest part about listing on eBay, sitting there fucking typing all that fucking shit in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I would still recommend double checking everything, no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
Even when you fucking reuse somebody else's listing, I would still recommend double checking everything, because every once in a while something fucking slips in and you're like,
wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's not an auto card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll put something in the description that fucking as keywords that suck a fish shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you don't do that shit. But
Right.
I don't have that on my listing. I was like, oh man,
motherfucker.
Fuck, I don't be playing like that. Emojis and shit. I'm just kidding.
Fire emojis. What the fuck?
I'm just dead serious. No, I think it's good, bro. All these other little, I don't want to quite say run of the mill, but a lot of these pricing apps and shit are able to do it kind of, and a lot of them are not great at it, and it takes a while to build up the catalog or whatever, the repertoire for them to fucking
right.
Right. So I imagine, of course, it's not going to work great at first, and as soon as somebody uses it once and it pops up some dumb shit, they're going to fucking blast them and talk about a bunch of shit.
Fucking shit. Fucking shit. I fucking hate it.
eBay is stupid.
eBay fucking sucks.
But I think it's something that after a while, once they get enough images and everything rolling, it probably work pretty good. I mean, they already got tons, dude. It's eBay.
Yeah, it's true.
So
it's true.
We're doing it for them, basically.
Yeah.
So
it's true. It's like, we'll list it for you,
motherfucker. They have the info pretty much. They just have to like pull it.
Right.
Which is what I've said about a lot of the things that they've started to try and do, but they're like a little late to the game,
Right.
It's like, they're like, oh, damn, these motherfuckers are using our info to do that.
Right.
Well, shit, let's do it too.
Wow, we should be doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like the whole card ladder idea,
mm-hmm.
like, is basically eBay information.
Yeah.
I'm sure huge percentage anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I know they pull info from auctions and other places, but a large majority of it's from eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been huge if eBay could have done that
Yeah.
from the get-go.
And they have tried to do weird shit, but it hasn't
been
caught on.
No, it hasn't been the greatest. They do, however, like they have Terapeak inside of, like, if you have a eBay store.
Always forget about that one.
And Terapeak is pretty solid. It gives you good info. It gives you like the last like 90 days, and like you can go back further and like search sales and stuff. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just awkward to get to.
It is. You can't get to it on their phone app.
Yeah.
You have to go through the browser.
Yeah.
And you can get to it through there, but it's a pain in the ass kind of to get to it.
Yeah.
But it's solid info if you do use it. It's definitely solid. Mr. Brant Benner is the one who's really like showed me that, and like it's like, yeah, that's the way. That's the way. I like the changes too, bro. The only thing that I would like is if the scan, like if you scanned it and it took the picture and boom, you already have a picture. Especially if it's like in a slab, that'd be dope. It would like populate the info, and then now you have the picture in there. Perfect.
So it doesn't have the picture?
I don't think so.
It just takes the info?
It just takes the info and like scans it and like looks it up. As far as I know.
And then you still have to take all your own pictures again.
I would imagine. Yeah. As far as I know, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know that for a fact, but
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
Should be able to at least use it as one of your pictures. You would think.
I would
maybe?
hope that
Yeah.
would really
Yeah.
speed things up.
Yeah.
That really would
Yeah,
help.
that would be 2 birds with 1 stone.
Right.
Bam.
That would be sick. And if that's what they're doing, then
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah. Either way, it's still pretty cool to speed that up.
Yeah.
Especially if you're listing a fuckload of small cards, man.
Yeah. You got like 50 cards sitting there.
Yeah, you're listing a card even for a couple $100 or something. At least it's like, okay, I could kind of like take my time to put this in there and make sure it's all right and looks sharp. Listen, like a $2 card, you're like, fuck, clickety clack, clickety clack, and then I still take 85 fucking pictures even for a $2 card.
I do
usually.
too, bro.
You
I
know,
do
I'm
too.
like,
I'm a fucking beast. I would love to buy from me.
yeah, right.
You know, I take a front picture,
Yeah.
all 4 front corners, and then I take a back picture. So
I
that's
take
6 pictures.
I usually do all 4 back corners too.
Do you really? Damn. you're-
If it's like over $20 or something.
Yeah.
But usually what I do for that is I just take a really clear picture and then I crop it 4 times.
Oh, nice.
All 4 corners.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I take the picture on my phone and then I crop it 4 times into eBay.
Right.
basically.
Right.
But-
That's pretty good move.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good move.
So basically I'm only taking 2 pictures.
Right.
And then cropping in.
crop the corners.
Mhm. But still,
Still
it takes a minute.
takes some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to.
Hey, Fluffy Dog. He's
Oh
sucking
yeah,
my
that's right.
fingers.
We got the mascot in the studio
Wanna come
tonight.
say hi real quick? Come here. No, not yet. She's chilling.
She's shy. She's being shy. We got the mascot in the house. But yeah, dude, I'm fucking pretty stoked about eBay. They're starting to do things that I think more people in the hobby actually give a shit about.
Yeah.
You know, some of the first initial things were kind of like nobody asked you for that, bro.
Yeah.
And now the longer it's been going on, the more I've been fucking with it. The authenticity thing is pretty cool.
It's kind of nice.
It's actually
It takes a
kinda-
few minutes longer, and
it's
people
actually-
complain about that, bro. But the first 2 times I used it, I was like, that was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, especially when I was buying something. And you know, when you buy something, you get it, you have a little more peace of mind that it's not
Yeah.
some bullshit. Because there's a lot of fucking bullshit out there. There's a lot of bullshit artists, as we'll get into in our ethics element. But like,
Yeah.
it gives you a little bit of a peace of mind. Like, all right,
I did see a thing where a guy bought, I want to say it was like old mantle card, but it was in a off-brand slab.
oh yeah,
not even. It wasn't even like a known one. It was pretty unknown.
AGI or
I
something.
want to say I heard of them once or twice, but
Yeah.
they're like totally unrecognizable,
Yeah.
unrecognized in the hobby. So the dude bought it with the eBay authentic. It had the eBay authenticity on it, and he bought it, and it went to the eBay authentication, and they shipped it to him with a thing saying it was mislisted and it wasn't supposed to go to authentication.
Oh really?
But it was over the fucking dollar amount, but it was in a
Right.
fucking oddball slab. So they couldn't authenticate it because of the slab or whatever, and it was kind of like...
yeah.
So he ended up still buying it and paying for it or whatever, and it didn't go through authentication.
right.
It was kind of like, fuck, like they should have probably sent it back to the fucking seller, but that's not what they fucking...
That's not what they advertise.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think homie may have gotten a fake card
Mm-hmm.
because they couldn't authenticate it, but it didn't meet like the fucking criteria of having to be authenticated because it was in that fucking goofy slab or whatever.
Right. Right.
So still something you got to kind of... But he knew what he was doing. He
Right.
was taking a chance, buying it in that goofy slab, hoping that eBay would authenticate the card inside of the slab, but that's
Right.
not what they do.
No.
If it's a graded card, they authenticate the fucking slab graded card, but you can't do it with that fucking company.
Right.
And it's not a raw card because it's in a fucking slab.
right.
So they can't authenticate the fucking raw card. They're not
Right.
going to crack open the fucking slab
They're
to
not
do
gonna
it for
crack
you
that
and shit.
They're not gonna crack that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of caught himself a little bit. Thought he was being smart, and he kind of fucked himself.
He fucking outsmarted himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's
So-
crazy. I had a little hiccup with them the other day. When I send out cards, I'll put a couple of base cards on the bottom of it. I'll get like 2 pieces of cardboard, of course. I'll put 2 cards on the bottom, and then I'll painter's tape the card to the bottom piece. 2 fucking cards there, and then I'll sandwich it with the top piece and tape it all up.
Just for an extra layer.
Just for extra layer of shock absorbance or whatever. I've had slabs crack just once. I had a slab crack that I sent out that I didn't do that with. So
Yeah.
now I'm like extra careful. And then I wrap it in bubble wrap before I put it in the bubble mailer. So I wrapped the fuck out of it. It's getting to you for sure. Well, this one was over the $300, so it went to the authentication, and I didn't realize it was going to the authentication. I wrapped it that way, and the guy who bought the card wanted it to go to the eBay vault, and because there were other cards in there, the eBay people are like, well, what do we do with these other cards? And they asked the buyer if he wanted those cards. And he's like, no, I fucking bullshit cards. And then so they hit me up, they hit us up, and they're like, do you want us to send these cards back, or what do you want? What do you want to do with these cards? And because he wants them to go to the vault, and we're not going to send them to the vault because they don't qualify. And
they're just trash.
Yeah, they were just trash,
much.
and just basically told him like, no, they're just insulation, just throw them.
Yeah.
And then got another message from eBay. What do you want us to do with these cards? And then another, and then another.
Oh shit!
And it's like, told you already.
Yeah.
But like it seems like an automated thing that just kept popping up.
Huh.
And it was kind of a pain in the ass. And I was like, fuck, just throw them away. You know what they are. You know what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
It was
mail them back, I guess. Whatever, bro. Fuck.
Send them back. Fucking pay $5 to send those fuckers back. But that was kind of my fault.
Well, and they're probably scared to throw them away because they throw them away, and you say, "Oh no, whatever." Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
that was a awesome fucking whatever.
And who knows when people fucking think that some of their shit's worth?
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So it was kind of a pain in the butt.
Gotcha.
And I think we got one more of those emails. Like, motherfucker, just fucking throw them
They're
away.
trash, bro. They're trash.
They're base card. They're insulation.
Sunny day.
What is it, Sonny? What is it? He's like, you're not paying attention to me,
Yeah.
bitches.
She heard me yelling.
You're my master, and I love you. You're yelling. You're mad. I'll fight anybody for you.
Come here. Come here. Come say hi real quick.
Maybe on camera.
Come on. There you are.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, say hi. Okay, you can lay back down. But yeah, I mean, eBay's kind of stepping up their game. It's cool, dude. I think they've got the money. They've got the fucking the eyeballs.
Yeah, yeah.
If they can keep some of this kind of stuff up, there's no reason to go up to these other places that are trying to be better eBays.
Right.
Right.
They're kind of making a play on the fees are kind of worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, FeeBay and all the fees
Yeah,
and blah, blah,
yeah.
blah. Well, there's some added stuff now.
Yeah.
Now there's some actual, like, you're getting something for your money now.
Mhm.
It's not just eBay just rakes you over the coals and collects that money.
Yeah.
There's actually...
They're actually finally doing some shit for the sellers.
Right.
For the first time, like, ever.
Right.
Really.
Right.
You know.
And it also benefits...
Well, maybe not ever. There's a lot of things like the envelope shipping was a pretty big deal.
That helps.
That helped quite
Yeah.
a bit for sellers. Everybody hated it first, and still people hate on it because they don't quite get it. And
Right.
every once in a while, you don't get your card, so you got fucked for a $3 fucking card. But you know what's fucking funny is 9 times out of 10 that shit comes like months later because it just got stuck.
It just
somewhere.
got yes.
Yeah.
I just got one the other day from like way back in the
Yeah.
day. I forgot I even bought it.
Yeah.
Like it was like during the pandy, I want to say.
Really?
And it just like, here's this fucking Tyreek's Maxi card. I was like, what the fuck? I forgot all about this shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But no, eBay stepping it up and give you a little salute, give you a little
Yeah.
a little Wu-Tang.
That's I think the first time we've ever fucking said anything good about him.
I know, right? I think it might be. But we'll move on. We'll get out of that and jump into our last topic under the cardboard this week, and that is the 2019 Chronicles Ja Morant, Young Dolph, Leanne Tui card.
Jesus, bro. There's fucking, I don't know, there's like supposedly like 3 rappers on there. I don't know any of them.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Key Glock or something, and Crunchy Black, and
Some
fucking
shit. Yeah.
Tupac, and
Biggie's Ghost. Like, fuck, dude.
and then Willis is in the motherfucking background and shit, dude. Fucking what you talking about? Willis is on
you
that
talking
motherfucker.
What you talking about, Willis?
Swear, dude. Up by the rookie card logo, you got fucking fat Marshawn's fat fucking cousin, dude. Looks just like Marshawn Lynch with about extra 75, 80 pounds.
Fucking Bill Cosby's in the card, and fucking
God damn, dude.
the Menendez brothers are in this card, and fucking everybody's up
That's
in this piece.
crazy, man. Nobody even gives a fuck that Jaw's on there anymore.
I know, right? Jaws is the most least
Yeah.
interesting person on the card right now. Like, he really is. Like, this is the most diabolical card ever.
Crazy.
Fuck. But it's going nuts.
Yeah.
It's going nuts again. I think PSA 10s are up to 350 again.
Wow.
This card has gone up and down more than a fucking porn star, bro. Like, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. It's just gonna be that cult card. I don't think it's gonna drop that much anymore because, I mean, it might. I guess if it could,
we'll
but like
see.
there's so much into it now that it's got to be like.
It'll be forever probably $100 card.
Yeah,
At least.
Yeah. And for such a common,
Maybe not forever, but for a long time.
for such a common card, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Oh, there's fucking a lot of those, dude.
There's so many. There's so
Millions,
many.
bro, probably.
Yeah. Chronicles pumps out the rookie cards,
Mm-hmm.
especially ones like that. Like I think that one's the Panini set, isn't it?
What the fuck?
Or is it
No.
Luminance? Or I can't remember which one. I can't remember which one it is.
Can't remember now. Yeah, I know it's one of the real basic sets though.
There's so much going on in it. Who the fuck knows what else is on it?
Yeah.
They're looking at everything else. There's like somebody like giving a guy head in the background over here. There's fucking somebody getting shot over there. It's like it's crazy card, dude. Crazy ass card. Like fucking Jimmy Hoffa's murderer is in that card.
Man, fucking the Panini and fucking Topps execs are in the fucking background, fucking disagreeing to the first deal before Fanatics ever got involved and shit.
Throwing the jab. That's fucking nuts, dude. It just, even people that aren't in the hobby, a dude I work with was like, bro, did you see that the Tuies are in that fucking
Really?
Young Dolph card? And I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did. And he's like, that's fucking crazy, bro.
I can't believe it took everybody that long to fucking notice that, dude.
I know, right?
That's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird.
Not that they're uber famous, but
But somewhat.
yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
And like, people notice everything. People
Yeah.
are so observant, especially guys in the hobby,
Yeah.
guys and girls in the hobby. They're very observant. And they'll pick up on everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like finding the Menendez brothers in that Mark Jackson card is crazy. Who saw that?
Yeah.
You know? Crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think I might have to buy a few, you know?
Yeah.
Just have one. Like I have a Menendez brothers card and I
Yeah.
might get one of these just to have it and throw it in the PC.
I've had
and-
several over the time and sold them, bought and sold and traded them.
Yeah, I have two.
Yeah, I'm sure I had a 10 at one point or another.
Did you really?
Yeah, I know I've had several graded ones, raw ones. Yeah,
No, I've only had raw ones.
yeah.
Well, I think
Might not have ever had a 10. I know for sure I had at least 9, but
I had some slab,
Yeah.
some couple slabs. But yeah, fucking A, dude. This card will not die. It's like the Michael Myers of fucking basketball cards.
fucking Jaw can't even fucking play basketball.
I know. Was he suspended for like 25 games or something?
Yeah. I mean,
And if you include Jaw, that's another like diabolical character. That's
yeah,
in that
exactly.
card,
It's
know?
all a bunch of fucking scumbags, dude.
Right. I don't know about those rappers. I don't know if they.
Well, yeah, I don't even know who they are, but I mean, they're
I mean, you don't get shot from being
yeah,
innocent.
Yeah, you're not a fucking
They don't just
dead
shoot.
rapper for no reason.
People
No.
just don't shoot.
I mean,
like people that aren't
not
into
to be
some shit.
mean, but yeah,
I've never known anybody that got shot that wasn't into some shit.
yeah. That wasn't. I don't want to say deserved it, but at least put him in the wrong fucking spot.
And I don't even know the whole scenario about that whole thing. He could have shot himself in an accident. I have no idea.
Yeah, it is just Panini Chronicles, bro.
Is it the
It's
Panini?
the Panini Chronicles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The most basic of the fucking
It is.
Chronicles.
It
even.
is. It's the
Yeah.
very absolute most basic one. Yeah, for sure. But it's turned into quite the story with that card and the
Yeah.
whole Michael Orr thing. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I don't know. I always felt a little off about that whole fucking thing, dude. It always seemed kind of weird, and I know they portrayed him almost like pretty special, almost in the movie, kind of, sort of, bro. And you know, he always that was always one of the comments that he made later about what he didn't like, because
Yeah.
they made him look so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But now he's like kind of coming out and saying like, oh, they kind of tricked me into thinking this, that, whatever. And
So you are stupid. So what you're saying is you are fucking stupid.
no, I think he just finally found out. Like, I think what happened was, and I think it's mostly for money, but
Oh, yeah.
the way his play is like, and that's the way they portrayed it too. Like, they adopted him into their family, which
Right.
they did, and they just kind of like said, oh, we'll make some decisions for you and shit. You sign this shit, we'll help you out with fucking decisions and shit,
Right.
Because you're stupid.
Because
But he made it seem like they told him, and they probably did. And the way they portrayed it in the fucking movie was,
oh, for sure.
we're adopting you, and now
Yeah.
you're our son, and you get to come to every Thanksgiving, and
Absolutely.
we're gonna be your kids' grandparents, and
Right.
after he went off to the NFL and became a real adult and shit, I think a lot of that kind of fizzled out.
Yeah.
And they made like public appearances and shit, and they're making money off of him basically, and he
Yeah.
kind of got sad about it.
He's like, I didn't get any of that money.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing. They said he got no money from that movie.
Yeah.
And the kids that were in the RJ and the other daughter, I guess they got broken off with some paper, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Where's my money?
Yeah.
I'm the main guy. I'm the blind side.
Yeah.
I am that guy."
Yeah.
And they fucking pulling some shiesties,
Yeah,
dude.
remember those fucking Adidas we bought you, fool? Fucking ungrateful.
Nothing in this world is free, buddy. Nothing is free.
We let you sleep on the couch. Sheesh. Picked you up in the rain that day when you was walking.
Remember? I went and talked to your mama in Hurt Village.
Took you to Goodwill.
Took you to Goodwill and bought you some shirts. Oh, man. We introduced you to Sandra Bullock.
And then even now, apparently she's like a motivational speaker. So her whole spiel has to be based off of that fucking story.
Absolutely.
I mean, 98% of the fucking words in it are probably dealing with fucking that story.
Oh, yeah.
She probably mentions a couple other fucking homeless people she handed out sandwiches to.
Right, but it's mostly Michael. It's mostly Big Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And how love fucking is what created his.
This is what we use love.
Yeah.
We use love and a conservatorship to produce this beautiful, beautiful story.
No, it's just a fancy word for adoption, huh?
Well,
That's the way we have to do it since you're 18 and all.
So what's this word right here? Oh, that's just a fancy word for adoption.
Son.
Oh, shit.
It's fucked up, bro.
It's pretty
But
fucked
even
up.
watching it, it was just, I don't know.
It didn't feel right. Yeah, it had an off vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's that fucking just nice out of the kindness of their fucking heart.
Right,
like, to
right.
some dude for no reason.
Who was it? I think it was Cat Williams, where he's talking about his son believing in Santa Claus. He's like, I don't teach him any of that shit.
Yeah.
He's like, there's no fat white man just running around the hood giving little black kids shoes. He's like, I don't want my son believing that shit. And he's like, that's just not reality.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. No, for sure. I feel bad for him, honestly. I feel
Yeah.
bad for him because he's like, he comes out looking bad all the way
Yeah.
around and
Yeah.
all of it, and he didn't get any money out of
Yeah.
that deal. And, and who knows what they did. I mean, if it's a conservatorship, they have the rights to his money pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know if they could just take it,
Yeah.
but I
They
know
could
that
make,
they
like,
could.
business decisions on his behalf.
I'm sure they could invest it, and I'm sure they could do like more riskier investing.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite like power of attorney, but it's like kind of.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's pretty close. Maybe not being a lawyer or anything,
No. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's what I've kind of gathered
Yeah.
it meant.
Yep.
So, not good, man. Not
Yep.
good. That's a pretty scummy thing to do, bro.
Yeah, that's the fucking scumbag PSA 10 right there, bro. Fucking OJ might be on there somewhere.
If I were to do it, I would be in that John Morant car.
You see what happened was?
Hello, Twitter world. Have you seen his Twitter?
No.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
He's on there all the time.
Yeah.
And like he starts every video of, hello, Twitter world. This is yours truly. And he just like talks about other people. He talked about John Morant.
Oh,
Like
man.
he talked about everybody.
About how
yeah.
like they're so stupid and shit for doing all this dumb
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
All I could think of was, damn, OJ got a big head.
Oh, shit. That was Charlie Murphy, huh?
Yeah, Charlie Murphy.
Oh, shit. OJ's got a big fucking head, man. Yeah, OJ's got to be on that card somewhere. He's got to be. He's got to be.
Yeah, my fucking double up you, bro.
No, it's all good. I'm just slacking.
I fucking lapped you.
You did.
That shit was pretty tasty,
No,
though.
they're not bad. I was kind of skeptical at first, but no, they're
Yeah.
not bad. I was more skeptical because I have like a stomach that's barely up on its feet, but I'm like,
Not
fuck
quite
it.
ready for it yet.
I'm like, fuck it, man. Got to man up.
Yeah.
Got to man up sometime.
Yeah. Yeah.
End
Several
up on,
times in the 20s, dude, you got a fucking tum-tum. You just go have you a few beers and forget all about it. Next thing you know.
everything's fine.
Yep. 23 beers later.
You wake up.
Forget all about that stomach
Wake up,
ache.
wake up in jail. You don't feel that stomach ache. Nah, but we'll jump out of the cardboard. You want to do a shot, my brother?
Is it that time?
I think it is.
Oh, shit. And I just fucking polished off my beer.
Oh, you got to get it.
Good thing I got a spare.
It's a good thing I got another.
A little salt to go with the sweet.
Nice. All right, man. Here's
What do we got here?
we got a little Broncos Breckenridge
Breckenridge Bourbon Whiskey.
via our good friends at Image Cards.
Yes, sir.
Little gift. They
Mr. Simone and the
Sim-
boys of Images.
they hooked us up with this bottle of whiskey, and we appreciate you guys.
Looking, eh?
Absolutely. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty smooth.
A little fire at the end, but
That's not bad at all.
no. Yeah, a little fire at the end, but
Not bad. I could see myself drinking some more of that.
okay.
Absolutely.
Yep, it's a serial numbered and everything.
It is. It is. It's got a low number. It's got a. We're gonna get it slabbed up. Throw it in the PSA 10
I
slab.
can have Jerry Judy autograph it this weekend.
Oh, that'd be sick. At the Denver Card Show.
Mm-hmm.
Denver Card Show coming up this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, August 26th, 27th. Denver Crown Plaza Convention Center on I-70 and Chambers Road. It's going to be a banger. They always are. They're fucking awesome shows. Speaking of, we got a little dip into that and hear a little word from our sponsor. And we'll get right back with you and talk a little more about the Denver Card Show.
Word.
This podcast is brought to you by Denver Card Shows. Come find your grail and chill with some of the dopest people in the hobby. For more information, check out denvercardshows.com. Hitting those 16 switches.
Yeah, I mean, fucking be pretty cool to get a Jerry Judy autograph. They're a little tiny bit pricey, I'm just saying. But,
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, fucking, I did notice, and I think I saw you comment too, how much easier it seemed for people to get autographs at training camp towards the end.
Oh, yeah.
For the last few fucking.
Yeah, there was a video that the Broncos posted about PS2,
Mm.
and he signed a baby.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
this lady was like getting his autograph, and he's like, "Can you sign my baby?" And signed the baby on his arm. And it was actually a pretty cool post by the Broncos. It's like
Yeah.
PS2 out here signing babies.
Yeah.
No, but there was hardly anybody around him, and it looked
Yeah.
like you can get right in there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we-
that day when we went, it was, unless you were up front when it started, you were pretty fucked.
right. And we went first day of pad, so it was like
Yeah.
a big day. There was a lot of people there. And
Yeah.
so we kind of, now that we know, we
Yeah.
might go a little bit later and
Yeah.
might be able to get
Yeah.
in a little easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jerry Judy's going to be signing at the Denver Card Show.
I don't think they announced any other autograph guys.
I haven't heard any other ones. But there's going to be a nice trade night on Saturday night as well. Definitely get there.
Yeah, trade night sponsored by Rocky Mountain Fan Cave.
Yep, absolutely.
pretty
Our
cool.
our good friend Aiden over at Rocky Mountain Fan
I'd love
Cave.
to try and make it up there for that, but I don't think so. I think I'm just going to be there on Sunday. Is the shop going to be set up?
Yep, we're going to be set up Saturday. I'm only going to be there half the day Saturday. I got my fantasy football draft in Castle Rock.
Man.
So I have to dip out a little bit and go do some dominating, and then
That's the only reason you can leave a card show is for fucking fantasy football.
that's the only way. And my fantasy football league is serious.
Yeah.
Serious business.
Yeah.
So I got to be there, and you got to be in person because it's a auction draft. So you could do it over the phone, but if you do, you're the asshole that everybody's waiting on.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be that guy.
Word.
So Brant and Jorge are going to be there to take over the table for half of the day on Saturday, and I will be back for Sunday, and I'll be there all day.
Word.
So we'll be representing. I'll be out Saturday, so if you're looking,
So Saturday not gonna be there at all?
not during the show.
Just be there to kind of help set up and then bounce.
I'm gonna go up, set up. I'll be there till about noon.
You know your table assignment?
I don't. God damn. Slacking, bro.
It's
Slacking.
160 and 161.
Damn, did you know that off the top?
I think so. I'm not positive.
Damn, homie.
I feel like that might be right, bro, but let's double check. I opened up Facebook, and of course the first post is from someone. And you guys are 160, 161.
Damn. Nice.
I glanced at it a few hours ago, bro, and for some reason I just remembered it.
I didn't get the email.
Ah.
Yeah, it didn't come to me. So
No, I just saw it on Facebook, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to set up. This is the first show I haven't set up at for quite a while.
It's been a while.
Since the last All Seas, I think. Didn't set up for. Went to the show, but.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Should be there Sunday. Just kind of hanging out, walking around, chilling, bugging everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely could come chill with us, for sure.
FNA.
Yeah. But it's a banger of a show, guys. So if you're in the Denver area, definitely check it out. Even if you're not in the Denver area, fly in. It's right by the airport. You can fly in, Uber right over, spend a couple hours at the show, Uber back, and get the fuck out of town. So it's definitely one that's worth it. There's going to be, quite a few tables, usually 100, 150, 200, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it's a solid show, and Mr. Scanlon, who puts it on, is the best in the industry. So it's not going to be anything to sneeze at. Definitely be there.
Word.
And we're not just saying that because he's a sponsor of the show, of the podcast. We're saying that because he's a fucking good dude.
He's pretty fucking cool. Like, I mean, I know a lot of our listeners are from here, and a lot of you guys fucking know him. So I'm pretty sure most of you would agree. But
yeah.
Tell him you heard it here on the pod.
Tell him you heard it here, and
how cool he is. tell him that we were talking shit.
Tell him you were talking shit. Say we saw you on. Let me get that potograph. And,
yeah.
And Jeremy said, "Fuck you."
Fix your hat, dude. No.
He was wearing his cowboy
Was
hat.
he wearing his
yeah,
cowboy hat?
He was. Right before the pod, he was on Potograph doing a IG live. And
Live.
we were watching a little bit of it, and it's awesome. And check out Let Me Get That Potograph. It's a good podcast. They are very knowledgeable. They know a lot of people in the hobby. They know motherfuckers that know motherfuckers. So definitely give them a listen. They're a good pod, and I listen to them every week. So whenever they put one out, I definitely check them out.
Cool beans.
For sure. But now that we got all that done, you want to jump into some ethics, my brother?
Yeah.
You liar!
So
Get all fucking depressed.
here comes a whole bunch of bad news. The first topic under the ethics element is there's apparently some fake flawless boxes going around. There was a breaker out of China, and he was breaking some flawless, and they come to find out that some of the cards that were pulled from that break were being sold. They were also already sold on a different selling platform, and they were like, what the fuck, how's this possible? So apparently they looked at the boxes, and the boxes had been fucked with, they'd been tampered with, and it looked like they were fake.
Yeah.
Fake cards, fake boxes.
The seals on them were fucked.
The seals on them were fucked. So it looks pretty bad. And apparently they bought those cards from David Adams, and they presented the receipts and everything, the proof, and they were like, no, we bought them from over here. And apparently David Adams sources cards from a lot of different places. So they get them from like secondary markets. They get them from a lot of different spots. And beware, buyer beware. There's some fake shit going around.
Yeah, those motherfuckers don't get enough fucking direct from fucking Panini and shit, and from distributors and all that. They got to buy on the secondary market from fucking Joe Blow fucking who stole it from his fucking uncle and shit, dog.
You motherfucker,
I mean, come on, dude. They should be better than fucking buying like a pawn shop, dude. When you're that fucking big, dude.
You would think.
You know?
You would think.
That's like buying used shit.
Kind of.
You know?
Kind of is.
You're not. You can't resell some stuff that isn't coming from a authorized dealer, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not smart. And
Yeah,
it's looking
dude.
like it's biting them in the ass.
And that's different than like an LCS buying a product from a couple years ago that's worth a bunch of money now that's
Right.
sealed. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
like,
Right. For sure.
I'm not even a fan of like an LCS buying from somebody who walks in selling them a bunch of blasters for under retail because that just means they fucking stole them, dude.
It's very possible.
You know, there's no way they paid retail in there. Shouldn't say no way.
Right. Right.
Very unlikely that they paid retail and are selling them for less. I mean, shit happens. You need money. You fucked up. You bought too many. Whatever, bro. Either way, you're kind of like taking advantage or whatever, and that's fine, dude. Whatever. But when you're a gigantic fucking place like that, like fucking,
It's a little weak.
that'd be like Walmart doing it, kind of.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It would be. Yeah. That's a good
know?
comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Little
sure.
mom and pop, whatever. You know, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not smart. And apparently it's biting them in the ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, depending on if there's any repercussions or if they're going to do anything to make up for it, or are they just being like, oh well?
I believe they made it right.
Did they?
Last I checked that
They kind of have to, bro. And they're big enough to.
You do.
Yeah.
You can afford that.
Yeah.
And weren't they the ones that paid out like that fucking bounty on the Drew Jones card? And like,
Yeah,
they got money, man.
yeah,
You guys got money, so it's all good.
Yeah.
But they did
Yeah.
make it right. So
Yeah.
that at least that happened.
Yeah.
That was like with the Card Collector 2 Mark's card situation. Like he was going through and not telling people he's going through Mark's cards, and he got fucked. And
Yeah.
he made it right. He paid.
Yeah.
He paid for all that. But you should make it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not doing anything special by making
No.
it right.
No.
You know, you're
Just
doing
wiping your ass.
right. Right. 100%. But, so beware. I mean, if you're buying Flawless and you're buying big stuff like that, beware where
Yeah.
you're getting it from because it could be fake. There's fake shit out there.
Yeah, man. You buying something like that? I mean, even fuck, dude. So much shady shit's going on, and to reseal that stuff is not that fucking hard, bro.
No.
If you look close enough, you can tell. Like you could see, like I saw some pictures, and like the seams were tight. No,
Yeah.
because you had to fucking like pull it tighter. and
Pull
shit.
it,
There's
yeah.
not that extra fucking. When they're wrapping them in the fucking factory, they're just like whoosh, 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 and they're
Machines are
using
doing it.
extra and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, when they're fucking having to do that shit, they're like fucking cinching it together and fucking. They
Making-
probably cut it right along that fucking thing and then tried to reseal it along that, and it makes it fucking tighter.
Right. Right.
And especially, that's another whole thing. But even just to trust the breakers blindly to just tear into these fucking boxes,
Yeah.
they just have a fucking stack of cellophane wrap boxes there, bro. They don't even like.
You don't know.
They don't even hardly show like each box. Like, okay, this is what the box looks like, and now I'm gonna go ahead and cut it open.
Yeah.
They just grab off the stack, whoosh, 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 rip through fucking 1,000 boxes a day, bro. And just fucking they don't even hardly look at them, let
Yeah.
alone let you fucking look at it first.
It's true.
You know,
Yeah. It's true.
they could be resealing all kinds of fucking shit.
Yeah, could be. And from what I've heard, I don't know how true this is, but I just heard some rumors. A lot of people are weighing boxes. They're weighing
Yeah.
this. They're weighing that. They're ripping until they find the case hit, and then they sell the
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
So I mean, be careful, man.
Case hit's not always the best card in the case.
Not always.
No. But yeah, it's still. That's for sure a thing. The weighing thing is fucked, man. Then that's on the fucking manufacturers, bro.
Yeah, they need to make those things weigh exactly the same.
Yeah.
And they don't. They clearly don't.
It's fucking.
I see shit. You can go on eBay and look right now. There's like hot pack, hot
Yeah.
box, and you're like, and then there was the whole serial number fucking bullshit
Mhm.
with the Crown Royal boxes, and
Yeah.
there's a ton of different ways that people that have been in the hobby for a long time know
Yeah.
what's what in these fucking these
Yeah.
boxes. So like, beware. Just
If you got enough time on your hands and you sit there and you fucking can research. I was talking to a dude a while back, bro, and he said, he even has done it.
yeah,
Sit there and watch enough fucking breaks and just look for the fucking serial number or whatever the fuck it is and just try and match it up. And then every time there's a kaboom, look at the fucking serial number and fucking try and find something similar about it or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? And then
yeah,
try it.
yeah,
If
Yeah.
anything, you're like at least increasing your odds.
for sure. And
You
people
know?
that break all the time, they know, bro. They know. They do this.
Mm.
You know? I mean, not accusing anybody of anything, but
How could you not,
how
bro?
could
If you
you
fucking
not?
know, if you did it 1,000 times and you were honest 1,000 fucking times, on 1,001, you're like, damn, I know that's where that motherfucker is. I think I'll just buy that one.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like fuck, dude. And why not?
Why not?
You know,
It's fucking, it's tough business, man.
Yeah.
It's a tough spot.
it was like we were saying a few pods back about the treasure chest thing.
Right.
You know,
Right.
somebody opens the first pack and it's a treasure chest pack. What the
Like,
fuck do you
well,
do with the rest of the box?
I guess
now?
I buy this box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You buy it off yourself. You call. I think what we kind of like came to the conclusion, like we would maybe call some of the best customers, the homies, and say, "Hey, this is a hot box. Gonna get you a pack
Come
or
get some
something.
packs. I'll save it for you.
I'll save you a pack or two."
Yeah,
you know, but
for sure. That'd be the move. That'd be the
but
move. But
most guys wouldn't. They'd fucking as soon as that, they'd fucking just. They might not even let that guy buy anymore. Just
Mm-hmm.
fucking yoink the whole fucking thing, dude. There was fucking LCSs back in the day. You go in and you fucking buy a fucking 89 upper deck pack and you get the fucking Griffey and they talk you into the fucking, oh, well, you can have this whole rest of this box for that fucking Griffey.
yeah, they know that's the one.
Yeah, there's no more fucking Griffies left in the fucking box and the rest of the, there ain't nothing left in there worth fucking
Nothing.
the Griffey.
Yeah.
So the Griffey was worth like $120 fucking dollars and all those fucking rest of those packs was worth like fucking $150 and they're like, oh, that's a fucking no-brainer.
Right. Right. God damn. God
You
damn.
know?
Yeah. 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 You gotta
Actually,
be-
it wasn't worth that much when it first came out. It was more like $40 or $50 probably, but still, you know what I mean? Like,
right. You got to be careful, man.
yeah,
You gotta
fucking
watch,
shiesty motherfuckers,
watch yo shit.
man. Yeah.
Watch yo shit. Oh man. So that'll move us on to our next fucking fucked up situation. Apparently, PSA graded a bunch of fake Jordan autos. From what last I heard, it was 10 to 20 of them. The serial numbers have been pulled and have been taken out of circulation. And, well, not the cards. I don't know if the cards per se have been, but the serial numbers were deleted and taken out. And apparently it was PSA that found it. Like it was a card that got graded and snapped and resubbed or something like that. And PSA is like, oh, this is a fake auto. But it was one
So
that
they were
was
like
in
IP autos, apparently.
yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
I
they're on the
guess.
Jordan rookie, so they're they're on the IP. So like, it was them who found out.
They were all on Jordan
found it.
rookies?
Jordan rookies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. So PSA graded them initially
Yeah.
and authenticated them initially, and then found out later that they weren't. And now they're starting to surface. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
And
fuck.
so there's a bunch of fake Jordan autos out there
Yeah.
in circulation. Man, what are your thoughts on this, man?
Fuck, I don't know. People are getting really good at fucking practicing those fakes, dude. You do it enough. Sit there and... It's like I said, dude, you got enough fucking time on your hands, dude.
Yeah.
Sit there and fucking write Michael Jordan out a million times. Get pretty good at it, bro.
Right.
Man, it's fucking shitty. And, you know, that's the thing, too, is a lot of these newer signatures, bro, are just so, like, initials or a fucking a check mark.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting
They're
to the
getting-
point to where it would be so easy to fucking fake them, but at the same time, kind of pointless to fake them when there's so fucking goddamn many of every fucking auto and every goddamn thing anymore anyways, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean, even when you go and pay for an in-person autograph, I mean, I would love to see Jerry Jeudy, and I'm not talking shit, but $100, that's fucking a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
I'd get you a fucking Jerry Jeudy autograph card right now for $10,
Yeah, probably.
you know?
Yeah.
Like something cheap.
Mhm.
Find one.
Yeah, you could.
Guaranteed. But, you know, I don't know. Yeah. There's got to be tons more fakes, dude.
There
There
has
has
to
to be
be.
tons of fakes. PSA,
has to be.
JSA, BGS, everything, dude.
There
has to be so many because you got to remember, bro, when you're getting authentication on an autograph, unless it's in-person JSA witness or whatever, it's opinion. It's still just somebody's opinion.
Right. Right.
It's
Even
still just somebody's opinion, and there's no way of knowing for a 100% fact unless they watched them sign it and said, "Yep, I saw." Boom,
Right.
and then they filled it out.
Right. Those
Almost like a notary.
right. Those professionals know better than I do.
Yeah. And they get caught up all the time.
But they're not fucking perfect. They're not infallible. You know what I mean? They're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna get them by them, especially someone that's really good, someone that's really practiced. They're gonna fucking do it, bro. It's just part of the game.
Yep.
You know, trim cards, PSA. Evan Mathis is, you know, we talked about that a few pods back, and you know, he's clearly getting cards by PSA and by all these other graders. You know, they're trimmed and whatever. So I mean, it's part of the game, yes, but like you say, bro, it's somebody's opinion.
Yeah.
Somebody's opinion.
Yeah, those aftermarket in-person autographs. You're just taking whoever you buy it from word, and then if you get it authenticated, you're just taking their word for it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be worth more that way, but there's still no proof.
Yeah.
Even if you have a picture, it's still not proof unless the picture shows clearly the autograph and it's like lines up perfectly with
lines
like
up and that
spot on the jersey, or you know what I mean,
whatever.
something.
Yeah. And that card serial number, and you can see the serial number or something.
Yeah.
You know, but it's hard. It's hard to know for sure, especially somebody like Michael Jordan, bro. Like, fuck.
Especially on his rookie card that's already so desirable anyway, just by itself, dude.
Right.
And so many people are like, oh my God, I got to have that so bad. You know?
Dude, could you imagine the fucking onions on a motherfucker?
To fucking demolish a fucking Jordan rookie, bro.
Yeah.
To scribble on a Jordan rookie with a fake autograph.
Fucking give me that Jordan auto. Give me that Jordan rookie. Here. Fuck, dude.
Crazy, yeah.
That's so crazy.
How confident you would have to be in your forgery skills.
Right.
To finally put it on a rookie. I bet you they subbed hundreds of things that fucking authenticated on other shit before they ever attempted a fucking rookie.
Yeah.
Maybe not hundreds, but multiple.
Quite a bit.
Guaranteed they fucking sent multiple items that passed before they ever tried it on a fucking rookie.
Right. Right.
Because they knew it would work.
They knew.
Because they knew they had it
They
down.
knew they had it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do it on a rookie your first fucking try. There's no way.
Let me see that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They knew. They probably sold who knows how many, bro.
Tons, I'm sure. Tons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we were talking about our friend John Scanlon.
Yeah.
He got the smoke on a Jordan rookie, and on another card too, wasn't it? Like another card, and like
Yeah.
he found a guy that was selling fake slabs, and they're PSA slabs, and they were legit slabs with legit fucking
Flips or whatever.
flips in them, yeah. And they were getting them from somewhere.
Yeah.
So there's, I mean, goddamn, dude, it's hard. It makes it very hard.
Some of those, I wonder if what they do is they take a card that's already been graded or whatever, and they take the flip out of that, and then they put it in the fake fucking slab, and then they just regrade that card again over and over
again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those vintage cards, they're not serial numbered.
Mm-hmm.
You could regrade that same card 100 fucking times and just get authentic flip.
100 flips. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, that's damn. See, like I can't even like fathom that idea to do that.
Yeah. My bad.
No, it's all good.
Fucking criminal.
Jeremy in no way does any of that shit.
I think of some fucking shit, bro, because I don't want to get fucked, bro. And like fucking, I have my brain, not in a fucking negative way, like thinking of bad shit, but I have like a problem solving brain, dude.
Right. You're like,
and I'm like, how could I get that done? Like,
you're like a cop, like a cop's mind,
like a detective,
like a detective. Yeah.
But no, I would never fucking do anything like that, bro. But I could kind of like visualize how it might happen, dude.
Right. No, that's a good way to be able to see things because you won't get fucked as hard as people like me. Like,
well, and that's something that they do even with MEM sometimes, is they'll take the fucking JSA letter and or whatever and all that, and then they just sign another fucking ball, and they sell that fucking ball with that fucking fake cert. Then they take the one that they know is real, get another fucking cert.
Right. God damn. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
And just get it recerted over and over again.
Yeah. These fucking guys, man. They come up with some shit, dude.
Yeah.
They come up with some shit. Fucking
they work so hard to not fucking work, bro. You could imagine what they do if they put their fucking mind to a real
Just go work.
profession.
Go do something fucking legit. Fuck.
Yeah. Anything to just get that feeling of, fuck somebody.
It's that thrill.
Yeah.
It's that thrill. It's like Winona Ryder stealing.
Yeah.
You ain't got to steal.
Yeah.
You know, but you get that thrill, bro.
Mm.
And that's what a lot of people are. That's how a lot of people are. They get the fucking little jolt of, you know, fucking excitement and whatever, you know, of fucking.
I got one over on you, so that means I'm smarter or better or whatever.
Right, right. There was this guy that I heard I want to say it was on Joe Rogan, and he was a wine connoisseur, and like, I guess this guy was like buying these old vintage wines, and like it's like collector's stuff. It's like very expensive, $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 bottles of wine and stuff. And there's a whole crowd of people that collect that shit. And there was a dude that was making fake fucking labels. He was putting fucking fake wine in there. And they have like these wine people. There's a certain name for them. Sommelier. That's the word.
Yeah.
And they fucking, a dude that was, he was buying those and he had a guy check it out. Sommelier check it out. And he's like, yeah, this isn't this.
Yeah.
Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
And he's like, look at this fucking label. And like starts showing, and this guy had a fucking cellar full of fake shit. And he's going through and he had him look through, just fake. He spent like millions of dollars on all this fake wine. And this one homie was doing that. And they busted him, and it was a big old FBI investigation. And it was like, it was crazy, bro.
Wow.
It was crazy.
And that's how easy some of these people with fucking money are to fool, because they don't give a fuck what's in that bottle, bro.
Right.
They don't even give a fuck. They just want to be able to tell everybody how much they paid for it.
They just want to flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they fucking probably drank it with everybody. They're like, oh, this is, can taste the fucking soil from Italy. And, oh, my, this is exquisite. Like,
right.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking fermented grapes.
It's fucking wine, bro.
Yeah. I saw it, and it was just a TV show about that. And it was this chick, and she was, the show wasn't about that. Just this one episode was about this. They were like con artists, and they like fuck everybody over and shit, or whatever. But that was her whole thing, and she was like making fake wine and selling it to these fucking rich fucking chads and shit, bro.
Yeah.
And she was like literally like taking like chicken shit and things like that, and like cramming it in there, because like those are some of the earthy farm tones, and you know what I mean, and like fucking stupid shit. And she's like literally not just shoving it in the bottle, they're like
mixing it in,
and like filtering it and putting it back into these. But they were using like authentic bottles, is what they were doing, is like using like old bottles or whatever and rebottling it, you know what I mean, or whatever. So the labels were legit and everything, but the wine inside was just whatever, dude.
Fucking camel piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking, of course, you know that. She gets the right stuff every time. And, you know.
The pinky in the air. That's why I fucking love that.
It's like, I don't know.
Oh, shit, dude. And it's the same thing with these cards. It's the same shit, man. It's the same shit. Like, there's so many people out there trying to throw one by you. You got to fucking be careful.
And so many people are so eager to have some of these cards, bro, just because they don't even hardly look at the motherfucker, dude. They're like, oh my God, I got a Jordan. Look, everybody, look. And they show it to everybody more than they even look at the motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. They want to believe it more than they want to investigate it.
Like, if they actually stop and look at the shit, they're like,
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember at the Pikes Peak show, there was a dude walking around with a Jordan rookie, a raw one.
Yeah.
And a gentleman was looking at it to buy it, and I was like, dude, I don't know. You got to be careful on raw Jordans. It's like, it's raw. You know, it's just raw for a reason. And we took it over to David Cole, and DC looked at it, he goes, nope.
Yeah.
Like, immediately. And he was like, no, dude, it's raw, and look at this, and look at that. And he pointed out like 3 things right off the bat.
Yeah.
And that's why I sent him over there. I was like, go over there and talk to David.
Wasn't it a sticker, or was it an actual? No, it was an actual rookie.
No, it was an actual rookie. Yeah. And they were trying to make a deal for it, even still after that. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, don't do it. Don't do it, homie. You know?
Yeah.
And it could trickle all the way down to our neck of the woods, you know? So just be careful, guys. If you're out there looking at shit and you see a deal that's too good to be true, it probably fucking is, man.
Yeah.
Even people that are, you know, deep into the hobby can get fooled. So be fucking careful, man.
Yeah, do your research, man. There's a lot of these certain things that were highly faked. You know, newer cards, you don't really have to worry too much. Yeah.
Unless it's a Luka Doncic autograph.
Yeah, the autograph is different. But
right.
The actual card itself.
The card, no.
And even then, it's already authenticated by somebody else, so what the fuck are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know?
You're just trusting at that point.
Yep.
You know?
And if they're not watching them sign, then you're still just taking their fucking word for it.
Their word, bro. Yeah. I'm sure they send them these sheets and they just sign them and send them back.
Yeah.
And then that.
No, man, you would sure think they would at least make them video document it or something.
I would hope so.
How hard would that be?
I would hope so.
Slap your fucking phone on a fucking thing and just
record it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Dude, I had to do that for a fucking food safety test.
Really?
Yeah, I had to either have a witness, somebody standing. It was an online fucking food safety test, and fucking you just sit there and fucking click on your fucking answers or whatever. But you had to be on fucking. You had to do it on the
On video?
video camera or on your what do they call it? The camera on your fucking camera on your computer.
Oh, yeah, the webcam.
Webcam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to do it on your webcam. And you either had to have somebody sitting next to you, or sitting behind you, or sitting on the other side of you, and they had to like sign off as a fucking witness and shit.
No
bro.
shit.
Saying that they watched you do it and not cheat and not look at your phone and not fucking.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. So why couldn't you? I mean, make them fucking turn on their little camera while they sign.
Just
Couple
record.
thousand
Just
autographs real quick,
go
whatever.
live on our little
Yeah.
app that we have, and
You didn't have to go
yeah.
live. Just record it to a fucking a thumb drive and mail it back with your shit. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I don't know.
It wouldn't be that hard.
Wouldn't be that hard.
No.
And then you got the proof. It's documented.
Yeah.
No questions.
You get that thumb drive back, and you see somebody's homie.
Yeah. Wearing their mask.
Yeah. Wearing a
You
Nicholas.
see them sitting there and somebody else's arms coming around like that.
It's like a fat head cut out.
Yeah.
And the arms. Fuck.
And don't get me wrong, it wasn't like the basic food safety thing. It was but
no,
but still it wasn't.
It's
you know.
pretty official.
Yeah, and it was just for food, bro. You
Yeah.
know, come on.
Yeah.
I think we paid $40 for me to do that test. So
Yeah. Yeah.
paying these guys thousands of dollars, I think it's okay.
Tens of thousands, I'm sure.
to ask them to fucking whip out their phone for a minute.
Yeah. Just record it, bro. I don't trust you, man. I don't trust you. Shit. But we'll move on. We'll jump out of that and go to our last topic under the ethics element this week. And it is about Wander Franco. Apparently, he's a pedo.
We'll see. I mean, yeah, it sure seems that way.
Those are the allegations. Nothing's set in stone. You're innocent until proven guilty, but it's not looking very good for Mr. Franco.
Yeah.
Last I heard, somebody close to the situation had come out and said that they don't think that he's going to play baseball ever again. And like I said, that's close to the situation. Who knows if that's real? Is that true? But it's not looking good. The MLB is putting him on some sort of fucking list so he can't play. I can't remember what it was. I heard it today on the news driving home. But it's not looking good for Mr. Wander. His cards are fucking just free falling, bro. What are your thoughts about this, bro?
It's a tough fucking subject, bro, because obviously of the matter, but either way, his cards are pretty much fucked.
Yeah.
Even if whatever something comes out that he's actually innocent or whatever, even if that was to happen, they would have to like prosecute and throw the book at the accuser for him to get any sort of retribution.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They would have to humiliate the accuser in public for him to get any sort of like retribution back.
Yeah.
And even then, it's never going to be back to the way it was. If that would have to happen, and he would have to be a perennial all-star
Right.
for like a decade.
He'd have to just come out
And
ball.
then he'd be like,
Right.
but he still would have that.
It would be looming.
Lingering.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's true.
And I have no idea. It doesn't look good. He kind of came out once and said, nah. And then, like, that's really all he's kind of done and said. And I'm sure he's been advised to shut the fuck up. But
Right. I'm sure.
I don't know, man. I don't even know. I know the only evidence that I think anybody has seen was, like, a picture of him, like, kissing a chick on the cheek or some shit. And the accusations.
Right.
So,
And the accusations are coming from her.
yeah.
Like, I guess they broke up, and it's like a scorned, like, fuck you. I'm
Gotcha.
gonna fucking nail you for this. And
Yeah.
ooh, if it's from her,
Yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't hear that part.
she might have pictures. And
Yeah.
She might have videos.
Oh, yeah.
And she might have.
But if that's the case, why take so long to
I don't know.
arrest him and everything? He's not even been arrested yet or anything.
As far as
You
I
know?
know, yeah, I don't know. Because he's a famous baseball star, and they're gonna.
But if they
get
had actual
preferential.
proof already, they'd have to. Like, she hasn't brought any of that forward yet.
They have to have charges. They have to have charges filed. And maybe they said we need to investigate this before you could hold on.
Yeah.
Don't file charges. And maybe she's not. Maybe she's just threatening them, trying to get money or trying to, like, who knows? You know?
We'll see what happens, bro. Either way, it's pretty fucked, and it's fucking sensitive fucking ground there and shit. But
yeah, it's not good though. It's not what you want to be accused of for sure. Even in the court of public opinion, even if you're found, like you said, if you're found innocent, you're still guilty.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be okay.
Yep.
Not going to be okay. And, dude, how many people lost fucking how much money with his cards, bro?
Oh, man. I have the one fucking redemption at Topps that I just hope they never fucking fulfill and give me something else. But by the time they fulfill it or give me something else, it's going to be worthless anyway, probably.
Right,
So,
right.
And it wasn't a huge card, but it was a nice card. It was a rookie autograph numbered out of 50, so
It's a pretty solid card.
pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Couple $100, few $100. You know?
more than that, I think.
At the time I traded for it, it was worth about $250.
Yeah.
So
Really?
yeah, it wasn't as crazy valuable, but yeah. So
Damn, bro. Even Topps is like, send it.
yeah,
Let's get rid of it. We don't want these.
yeah.
They'll send it.
We'll see. I hope. I don't know.
Well, maybe.
But the thing is the funny thing is I've seen that card redeemed for sale on eBay, so I know that he's signed it.
Right.
They just, and Topps is usually pretty good. If they have the card, they send it. And it's been a few months. It's been months, dude. Like,
yeah, they are pretty good about that sort of thing.
4 months, maybe more. I don't know. It's been a bit. So
Hopefully they fucking send you.
maybe they sent them all out already and ran out.
Yeah.
You know, maybe, I don't know, but
Hopefully they send you a Julio Rodriguez
anything,
or
dude.
something. Yeah.
Let's hope it ain't a Wander.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Maybe it could be a Juan Soto because that's what I traded for it.
Can I just get my Juan Soto back?
I traded a Juan Soto for it. It was probably worth about a couple $100, and that redemption was worth about $250. I traded straight across for it, and then Juan Soto took a shit. So I felt like I fucking
Felt like you won.
did pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, and then now Soto's doing,
He's doing a little better.
yeah. And I mean, I'd rather have the Juan Soto card than the Franco card at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, now.
Absolutely. Fuck.
If
dude.
they would have hurried up and fucking sent me that, I would have sold it already.
Right.
Long fucking time ago.
Right.
Would have probably sold it within. Well,
pretty
depending on
quick.
condition, I could have sent it to grading or whatever. But
Right. And we sent some cards out, some Wanders out to
Yeah.
PSA. We have
really,
a couple Wanders out there right now. It's like, fuck.
caca.
Yeah. I'm going to take an L on those. But, yeah, dude, people, I mean, there's some people that are in some big Wander cards, you know.
Oh
like, so
yeah, like I'm.
Could
Yeah.
you imagine, like, Superfractor guys? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm talking a couple $100. You're talking like 10, 20
Couple,
grand.
a couple 100,000 on some of those. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's the dangers of fucking with prospects and young players and current players.
That's why I
shit-
wouldn't, dude. Not on anything that big.
Yeah.
I don't have those kind of stones, bro.
No, those are big onions.
A couple $100, maybe $1,000 at the most, bro. Maybe. But it's not. I'm not gonna fucking buy anything that big and hold it for a few years with the hope, dude.
That's
There's
hard.
No way,
That's hard
dude.
to do. That's hard
Not
to do.
unless it's something that I really love and almost borderline PC that I'm not gonna be heartbroken that I lost a few $100 on.
Right.
You know
right.
what I mean?
If it was a Bronco or
Yeah,
Rocky.
and I
or
got to enjoy it
something.
for a while, and a bunch of people told me how cool they thought it was, and they liked it so much, or whatever, and I would probably still be able to at least get something out of it, no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but like fucking to drop that kind of money on something, on a hope,
It's rough. It's a rough business.
I think I would rather go to the fucking 3-card poker table, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would too with that kind of money. Or at least the Texas Hold'em table.
Yeah.
I have a little more control over it, and I think I have a decent chance, you know,
Yeah.
fighter's chance at that table. But when it's out of your hands and it's somebody else, you know, fuck. Like Drew Jones, like that bounty for the Drew Jones card, like, dude, who knows what happens with that kid?
Yeah, especially when you don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with their life, bro.
Right.
They have a few too many beers one night and just drive home drunk and fucking fuck somebody up, dude.
Wreck into somebody, kill somebody,
Yeah.
or fucking, he could be doing lines of cocaine off a hooker's titties right now, you know?
could be doing something completely fucking what you would deem to be normal and average and end up in a fucking crazy fucked up situation and still fuck everything up.
Yeah. Yeah, life's crazy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Wow. I feel bad. I feel bad for people, man. But I mean, you put the money out there, you're putting yourself in that risk circle, so
Yeah, if you got that kind of money to play with, then whatever. But
I've seen people
people
lose.
who were banking on that kind of thing, like as a true investment, because they like needed the money as like income. Yeah,
You got fucked.
yeah.
You got fucked. But yeah,
And
dude.
so there's so many right now too, like even the one of ones and all of that stuff. You know, there's still a slight misconception about how rare some of that stuff is.
Right.
People are still barely waking up to the fact that one of ones are not as rare as they think they are.
Right.
And case hits and those types of things. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're kind of still slowly waking up to that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
saw a guy post 4 one of ones in the one of one group on Facebook the other day for $4,000, dude, and of course everybody no, depending on what they are. These were Leonard Fournette one of ones from XR, bro.
Ugh.
I mean,
Ouch.
they're probably not even close to $100 card.
Maybe.
Yeah, a couple of them were probably 100, maybe
75.
maybe 400 for the whole for all 4 of them.
Right.
And he was asking like 4 G's. And everybody fucking hammered him, and of course he's fucking defending it.
Oh, for sure.
I've never seen anybody defend it so fucking hard, bro.
They lighting them on fire.
And he's like, "Oh, you guys are just broke. You can't afford it. Whatever." It's like, and then even on his fucking post, people are offering him nicer cards than like shields and shit, bro, for like a couple $100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, "Oh, dude, you want to fucking buy this for 200?" You know, like, and he's still fighting everybody else, saying, "Oh, shields are stupid," or
Go fuck. Well, wait.
Honey, go fuck yourself.
yeah, but because they were one of ones. Well, I'm the only one that has them, and they're just super rare.
Right.
And there's not another one in the world.
There's no other one ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
It's XR. There's like 50 of them just in that product.
There's a lot. There's a lot of them, actually.
Across all products, there's a couple hundred.
Yeah.
You know.
Easy.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I hope they send me something fucking cool for my fucking Wander card, but I'm not holding my breath.
I hope so, bro. I hope
Yeah.
so. I hope you get hooked up.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll put a little prayer out there for the
Maybe
fucking.
they'll send me some Panini points. Some Fanini points.
We're like, we'll send you a box of the next Panini football product.
Yep.
Fuck.
Send me a box of some Topps Chrome.
Some Chrysome. Yeah, dude. Fucking nuts.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy what we. You got to remember you're bankrolling on their life, not just their fucking shit they do on the
Yeah.
on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And a lot of these guys are so private, we don't know what the fuck they do in their life
You don't
until it comes
know.
to light like this.
They're just people
We
like
only usually hear about the bad shit.
Oh, for sure.
Actually,
But they're people just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And like people that have done some
oh
fucking
fuck
wild
yeah,
shit and like
son,
yeah.
yeah,
I know people that have done some wild shit and like
Yep.
and then when you add a little bit of youth and some money on top of that and
Oh,
some
yeah.
fame, oh, they're gonna do some fucked up shit.
some testosterone.
All of that, dude. It gets wild.
Yeah,
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
we'll see. I mean, I have the kind of like. I hope that this didn't happen for him and for the girl or whatever, and for everything else. You know?
Yeah, for their
I
families.
hope it's bullshit,
and,
and I hope if it is bullshit that the accusers are dealt with and prosecuted, it could be completely true. And if it is, I hope Wander's prosecuted.
Yeah.
But on the other foot, I do hope that eventually these accusers that are doing this shit to some of these guys that didn't do it start getting dealt
Busted
with, bro.
up, yeah.
There's been several fucking instances lately where, there was that kicker. He was just a kicker or whatever, but like his fucking life got fucking ruined by some chick claiming he raped her and like
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
saw
that. And
man.
don't get me wrong, I'm not fucking saying that some of this shit doesn't fucking really happen to those women that it really did happen to. I'm fucking sorry or whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's fucked up. But like, there's a lot of fucking shit where that dude didn't know he was fucking displeasing you. You know what I mean? Like, he thought everything was cool.
He was trying his best.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden, like, you're accusing him of this, that, and whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy, bro. And then
Yeah.
there's some now that are actually finally seeing the other side. You know, and I hope that those people suffer the same or similar consequences that they were trying to impose on the people that they were accusing shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. 'Cause that's a game changer. That's
Yeah.
like life changing kind of shit.
Yeah.
And you better be sure, you know,
Yeah.
you better be fucking sure. It better not be like bullshit or vendetta
Just
shit or
fucking
like,
money grubbing and shit.
yeah, that's as bad.
Yeah.
That's as bad. But I mean, there's a lot of fucking animals that guys that are out there doing fucked up shit.
Oh yeah.
too. So
yeah,
that's why it
there
makes
are, and that's
that's why it makes it very difficult. That's why it makes it a very gray area.
it's
And
so hard to fucking
you
even
gotta
talk
be
about.
right.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful because there are some fucking pricks. There's a lot of them actually.
There's more
More of
dickheads
those
than
more of
not,
those
obviously.
than yeah. More of those than the accused
Yeah.
unjustly.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Oh, I would say.
You know. So that's why it makes it difficult.
Yeah.
And I understand completely. So
Yeah.
not advocating for any.
I mean, if you're fucking rich, bro, you got to be careful with your wang, man.
no shit, no shit.
Uh,
Watch your pee.
Once you get to that point, bro, you're gonna have to. I don't know. It's just settle down with whoever's fucking down and just chill.
Just fucking wear a chastity belt, bro.
Yeah.
Just fucking metal that thing up.
Hookers only.
Hookers only.
Hookers and confidentiality agreements.
The confidentiality contract.
Don't worry, I'm not telling anyone.
I know you won't, because I'll sue you. The love contract. Oh, shit, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
She's like going down the line. Okay, oral? Yeah. She's like, oh, I'll do you too. Okay.
Yeah.
Anal? And he's like, she's like, no. He's like, pretty standard.
Yeah.
Pretty standard. That shit was dope, dude. That was a good skit.
Yeah.
Love me some Chappelle.
Kobe.
Kobe.
That was that one, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely. But we'll move on. We'll get out of the ethics and we'll get out of all the darkness and get into something a little.
Yeah. Hopefully it all, works out for everyone involved. And
Yeah.
hopefully,
Hopefully it's not true, and hopefully
yeah,
none of this
And if
shit happens.
If it is true, then I hope they fucking throw the book at him.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we'll move on. We'll get into some sports. Are you ready to jump into some motherfucking sports?
Almost.
Oh wait.
Can we get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break?
I found this half a joint in that jar, bro, and I'm not even sure when it's from, but
It was rolled as a half though.
yeah, it was kind
Yeah.
of
It was rolled into a little guy.
not even sure where the hell.
I'll take my one and done.
Your obligatory one puff.
My obligatory one puff. No, dude, weed fucks me up, dude. Like, my whole life, I've never been able to develop a tolerance. Ever. Like, I'll take a couple hits. Like, normally when I'm chilling, if I'm smoking, I'll take a couple hits. I'll take 2, 3 at the most. And I get high. Like, high.
You're not supposed to mix it with cocaine.
Little cocoa puff.
I mean, I guess you can.
Uh,
Little primo.
Dude, it's been so long since I've done that. I was fucking 20, 21 maybe.
I was probably a teenager.
Yeah.
I wasn't a teenager, Ma. For real? I mean, not last time I did blow, but last time I did a primo because it was a waste.
It was a waste. It was a waste of that yip. Yeah. But no, dude, but like I say, dude, like weed always, my whole life has been devastating to me. And I love it,
That's good.
but like I don't have to smoke a lot to get high. I never have. And even when I'm like was in a situation where I was smoking every day, multiple times a day, every time, a couple hits, I'd get fucking destroyed. So, I don't require.
I think it's
a lot.
because I was born with it in my system.
It's pause. But my mom.
You know what it is, bro? Is I enjoy the fucking taste and smell of it so much that I don't stop smoking when I'm fucking high because I'm a glutton.
You just don't care how high you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just tastes so good.
It does.
I just always have loved the taste and the smell of it, bro. Even when I was little, dude, and I didn't smoke, and I'd smell it in the fucking air and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it smells good.
That smells fantastic.
I like it.
Little
Wait till I'm old enough to take a puff of that.
Little J-Bone Capone, like,
Yeah.
damn, that smell good.
Raiding ashtrays and shit.
Fuck, dude. That's funny. Well, you want to jump into the sports?
Yep.
Let's do this. I think I hit the whistle, but we'll hit it again. I'll turn it up loud for you, Uncle Drew.
Yep. Hit him with that shit. Make his ears bleed.
There you go, Uncle Drew. That's for you, Uncle Drew. But NFL, dude, little NFL news. Preseason's going right in the middle of the heart of it. It's going strong. Dude, did you watch that game last night? Did you happen to watch that Monday night game?
A little bit of it.
Dude, what a good game that was.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game, and they were playing.
They
in
were
that
playing.
game.
Yes, they were playing hard.
And I don't know if it was because of that streak or whatever, but yeah,
It was cool. It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
it was kind of cool to see them give a fuck about a preseason game. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It got me a little hyped. It got me ready for football season. It was a good game to watch. Dude, Sam Howell looked good. Did you see him?
Yeah, I was gonna mention the same, dude. I forgot to actually write it down, but yeah, he looked pretty good. Yeah,
He looked solid, dude.
he actually did.
He was poised in the pocket. He was
Yeah.
looking, scanning the field. They showed a little view of him, and like from behind him, and you could see him like scanning receiver,
Yeah.
gap down the middle. Boom! He hit him right in the money, dude.
Looked a little Manning-ish.
Little Manning-ish.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
I mean, I don't want to try and throw that word out there, too
Right.
early, but
But
yeah,
that's what it looked like.
yeah,
He looked solid.
yeah.
So I don't know. Not telling you to go get his cards, but
No, he looked pretty decent.
he looked solid.
I mean, the Commanders in general, they just seem like they're like, fuck, got rid of that dickhead finally.
Yeah, you know
You
what?
know?
You're right, bro.
Yeah.
You're right. It did seem like that.
Yeah,
Even
like,
the
now we can play
coaching
some
and-
fucking football and shit.
Now it's about football.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could let our guard down and play some ball now.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And the Ravens look tough.
Yeah.
The Ravens look tough.
Mm-hmm.
Huntley looked good. Johnson looked good. Even their backup quarterbacks look solid.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fun season, dude. It's going to be cool. There was a little news that happened since we had our last pod. I had some of this stuff on for last week, but we didn't make it. So the whole running back carousel kind of settled itself finally. Dalvin Cook ended up with the Jets after all the bullshit and hoopla. He finally went back to the Jets. He signed there. Do you think that puts him on a pretty good level with him and Breece Hall in that backfield? Dude, I mean, it's pretty strong. Do you think that kind of puts him over to the top to, like, be in the Super Bowl favorite type of situation?
I think it does for a lot of people who are, like, wanting that situation to work for Aaron Rodgers and everything else, but I don't know. There's a reason that they cut him, bro, and I don't know what that is yet. Is it just money? Because that was a motherfucking bad dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
he was worth the money.
absolutely.
So I don't know, man. I'm still a little leery about him. I've been pretty big on him last few years. I've tried picking him up in fantasy fairly often.
Yeah.
And then for them to just be like, we don't really want you on our team anymore?
All right, it's okay if you go now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't make a ton of sense to me unless they knew something that we don't know.
That's true.
So I'm a little bit leery about that situation.
No,
with him.
that's a good point.
But, I mean, yeah. There's been, and I can't put my fucking tongue on it, but there was a running back a few years ago. It's probably been more than a few years ago because I'm old as fuck. But a similar situation like that happened. And everybody's like, wow, I can't believe they fucking got rid of him. And he went to another team and it was a high fucking fantasy pick and everything else. And it was like, oh. That's
why. Yeah.
And that happens a lot with just running backs in general, dude, from year to year, regardless of switching teams or anything else. So
I think I know who you're talking about. Le'Veon Bell.
it might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
He was a fucking beast.
Yeah.
He was so good.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nope, I want the money.
Yeah.
Holding out.
Yep.
He still held out for a whole season.
A whole season.
And then he ended up going to the Jets and was fucking
Yep.
dog shit.
Yep. It was the Jets too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's right.
Yep.
And everybody was like, "Oh my god, he's finally
Mhm.
getting to play again." And he was
Mhm.
probably top 5 fantasy pick. And
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
he was a monster.
Hmm.
He could catch
I
and
think
run.
I
and,
think
like,
you're right.
He got mad points on both sides, like
Mm.
running and receiving, and like PPR.
He
He was
was never the same. Is he still trying to play?
I don't think so.
Wasn't he on the Patriots or somebody last year? Like
I don't know.
he was on a bigger team, but like didn't really play last
Really?
year. I'm pretty sure.
Huh? I'll have to
Yeah.
look that up.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean,
I want to say it was the
he's
Patriots for some reason.
He's not
but-
old, bro. He's not
Yeah.
old. So like,
Yeah.
I don't see why he wouldn't want to try to keep going.
Yeah.
But he had like 4 or 5 years with the Steelers that were just boom, unbelievable.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah. He was special with the Steelers. He was one of those guys that they're like, oh fuck,
Mhm.
you have to play Le'Veon Bell.
Who was the Chiefs guy that was fucking dope for a couple of years and then just fell? Jamal Charles. Yeah.
And he ended up being a fucking Bronco,
He ended up coming to the Broncos and
not doing
did nothing.
shit. Yeah.
Played in a couple games. And
He was so good with the Chiefs. He was a beast.
Mhm.
He was a fantasy fucking monster too. He caught a lot of passes. Oh man. So we'll see, dude. I mean, I don't hate the Jets. They're not like on my shit list, really.
Hmm.
So,
Le'Veon Bell's last team was the Buccaneers.
the Bucks.
Yeah,
I don't think I
With
even
Brady?
recall that. Yeah,
I think.
don't- Jesus, Le'Veon Bell and
Yeah.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Wow.
Wow. We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, I'd liked him. I've always liked Dalvin Cook, so
Yeah, me too.
I hope he does well. I'm
Yeah.
hoping for the best for him. And I have this weird attachment to Aaron Rodgers because we have the same name. So
You kind of tried to fucking write him off, but you can't.
I can't, dude.
Yeah.
Because we have this in common. That's right.
Yeah.
We're like Aaron fucking connection.
Yeah.
And he won me a Super Bowl one year in fantasy football. So I mean, there's that too.
Yeah. So you're a genius.
Right. I'm kind of cheering for the Jets a little bit. So and I have Garrett Wilson on my fantasy team. So there's that. I'm going to put full disclosure. There's that too. And I need him to do well. So
Yeah.
I need Aaron to keep it going. But we'll see with Cook. They have a lot of weapons. Their defense is stout. Now they have a real quarterback. See what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of sucks because they're in the same conference or division as the Bills. I want the Bills to win, but it's going to be tougher. That AFC East is going to be tougher.
Yeah. I think we'll find out in the first couple weeks if the Jets are going to be for real or not, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. They'll have the I don't want to say excuse, the excuse of learning new systems and
It's our first year
Yeah,
together. Yeah.
the out.
The out.
Yeah.
And there's a legitimacy
Sure.
to that.
Of course there is.
It's not easy to gel
Yeah.
just like that.
No.
It only happens very rarely. I mean,
Yeah.
Tom Brady did it.
Yeah. And when people do it and it's exciting and that's what everyone's paying attention to, everyone automatically assumes that that's just the way it should be. And if you're not doing it that way, then you're fucking up.
Right. Right. That's why Russ got so much shit
Yeah.
last year. They're like, what the fuck, Russ?
Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah.
I mean, and he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
But
we expected it.
We expected at least a little more than that, dude.
Yeah, maybe a little too much, but yeah.
Probably. In hindsight,
You know.
okay, had a little too high of expectations.
Yeah.
I didn't expect us to have the worst offense in our franchise's history, though. That was surprising. Ever. Like, there's never been a worse Broncos offense than that. Ever.
Yeah.
At shitty.
Even like AFL days.
Yep. Worst offense ever. Boo. There's only one way to go, though, right?
I mean,
There's only one way to go.
sideways.
Lateral. But, yeah, so Dalvin Cook ended up with the Jets, and Ezekiel Elliott ended up with the Patriots, dude. So, do you think that's a good pickup by them, or do you think he's kind of washed?
Well, yeah, he's washed, but that's a good fit for the Patriots.
They do all right with washed guys.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to be expected to be a role player now, so. Yeah, fucking Zeke, dude. He's burned me so many times in fantasy football. And I've drafted him. One year, he fucking killed it for me. And so I've ended up with him a lot, dude. And even when I didn't want him, he was there like 2 rounds later than he should have been, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, dude. He should have gone like so long ago. I'm kind of stupid if I don't fucking
He's
take
like
him.
lingering there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And like, he still would just be like, alright. You know?
Yeah.
He would do okay for the spot I drafted him in, but if he would have gotten drafted in the spot where he was supposed to get drafted, he would have been dog shit.
It'd have been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, dude. I got a little something for him just because I've had him on my fantasy team so many times, and I do think the Patriots are a good fit for him, but I still wouldn't count on him too much in like fantasy or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd maybe throw him on the bench and if he starts hitting a hot streak or something. But the Patriots don't count on running back like that anyway.
They usually
generally
throw the ball pretty. They're
They'll-
pretty heavy throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if they do have a big game, it's because of the passing.
Yeah. Usually. Mac Jones is going to run that ship over there. We'll see.
I mean, that's good. You know, when you got those younger quarterbacks that are taking over and stuff, the running backs and tight ends are usually good fantasy pieces for
That's
those
true.
for
Yeah.
those type of guys.
No, that's true.
You know,
Yeah. Going to get more carries. They're going to get more touches.
and those dump off passes. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like a little, what do you call it? Blanket.
safety valve.
Yep. Little
or
safety
whatever.
valve.
Yeah,
It's like, there's Zeke. Just get
Yeah.
rid of it. I've taken 8 hits in a row.
Yeah.
Or
Let him take a fucking
here.
hit.
Go get hit, dog.
Yeah.
For sure. So we'll see. We'll see what that does for the Pats. I think it helps them. I think it can't hurt them to have a veteran there in the backfield. At least somebody that could.
And they don't have anybody dominating that running back.
No,
either,
they
so.
have Stevenson, that Ramondre Stevenson, and Strong, that Strong kid, young guy. So they don't have
Pierre Strong.
Pierre Strong. They don't have a dominant guy there yet. So he'll get some touches.
Yeah.
I wouldn't draft him per se, but my draft is different. Like my league is different. Like
Yeah, your league is like
it's different. So like in a snake draft, it might be different. It might be a move,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't draft
As
him.
a late round flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to pump money into him in our league. It's like fuck.
You
You
have
have
like invest in him.
$200 million to spend, and I'm already at 100, just going into the year with my 4 keepers. Because of fucking Justin Jefferson, I have him for so much money. I have him for like $67 million, and I think he goes up to $77 million this year on this contract.
Damn.
Because I've had him for 4 years. Every 3 years they get bumped up 10 mil. So, but I have him and Jamar Chase and Garrett Wilson and Travis Etienne. That's a solid base going into the season.
Yeah. F&A.
So, I don't know. I'm going to draft a quarterback, and then I'm going to just chill for the rest, like for about an hour.
And then just get fillers.
And then at the back end, look for young guys, like up-and-coming guys, and pay $1 million, $2 million here
Some
and there.
flyers.
And if you hit on one of those boys, you get it. You'll have him for his whole career.
Yeah.
Our commissioner's uncle, he had, speaking of Le'Veon Bell, this fucking guy, he had Big Ben, he had Le'Veon Bell, and he had Antonio Brown on their main come up. That 4 or 5 year stretch when they were together, when they were killing it, and he had Antonio Brown for $1 million, he had Le'Veon Bell for $2 million out of the gates, so he got to keep him throughout all of it. And we're like, fuck, he's going to kick our ass for the next 10 years. And they fell apart, both of those guys. So luckily for the league, he was just going to fucking take it out on the league for 5-10 years, you know? It's like the guy that has Mahomes. He's just fucking kicking our ass, you know? It's fun, though. It's fun because it's a little more strategic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it's it can
I
get.
can see that too. Yeah, it could be a little time consuming, probably though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you.
A couple hours a week just on.
Tomorrow night after I edit this pod, I'm gonna write out my whole list. Like I'll write the top 20 quarterbacks and I'll rank them, and then top 20 running backs and all 40 receivers, and just rank everybody. And then circle all the keepers that I have, and then cross out all the keepers that everybody else has, and I'll draft off of that list. It's going to be in 2 hours of research and fucking bullshit. That's how big of a fucking geek I am. But, yeah, we'll see.
Speaking of fucking fantasy, we need anybody that's fucking committing to the league, make sure to shoot some email action over so we can kind of send some invites out and shit like that. So
yeah, for sure.
We'll just have everybody kick down the 50 bones or whatever, and maybe we'll throw in a shirt or something. And
we'll
some swag.
We'll have some prizes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But about time to start doing some mock drafts and shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I did a little mock draft. Fucking, it was pretty fucking tight, but you know.
I'm nice with my shit, son.
Yeah. I could just fucking make that happen in real life, then that'd be cool.
It'd be all good. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna try and get back into fucking football hard again this year. It's been last couple of years I haven't quite been into it the way I mean I have been into it, but like not like I used to be, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell you just about any fucking game that was gonna fucking happen next weekend, you know, a few years ago.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, who the Broncos playing again this week?
Right. And it fucking it hurts your attention span when your team is not doing so well.
Yeah, that
it's
I just had a bunch of other fucking crap going on and everything else. But
yeah,
it is definitely when, like right now, with the Rockies sucking so bad, is making it that much harder to pay attention to baseball.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it's hard. And
look at anything Rockies and it's just negative. You know.
Right. Very negative.
Yeah. They suck.
They suck. We suck again. But the last thing I had under the NFL news was with the running back carousel, Jonathan Taylor is asking to get the fuck out of Dodge, and it looks like the Colts have granted him permission to go shop his wares around the NFL. So JT is outie, it's looking like. What do you think about Jonathan Taylor, bro? Do you think he's going to get a fucking, what's he going to get in trade? Do you think he's worth the first-round pick?
No, man. I don't know. Not with what he did. He didn't do shit last year. He didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was on one of my fantasy teams, and he's another guy too that I've had several times over the last few years, and he came out gangbusters, bro, and he just hasn't done shit.
That second season was crazy.
You know?
He also helped me win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
With Aaron Rodgers. He was on that team with Aaron Rodgers, and
and last year specifically was I mean, I don't know why you're acting so tough, dog. I'm just saying, like, I mean, he's good, but running backs are fucked, dude. Running backs are all fucked up right now, and it sucks because it's my favorite position.
Yeah.
It's my favorite player, like, to collect or to play, like, if I'm playing Madden or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know, running back is fucked up right now.
It is.
It's fucked up, and it's to the point to where nobody's going to want to play it anymore, dude.
Yeah.
All
the athletes will move to receiver or whatever.
Nobody's going to want to play because you don't get paid, or you get hurt, or you get cut, you get traded, you get fucked, you get franchise tagged over and over again.
Yep.
It's why,
Yeah. No, for sure.
So I hope that the position doesn't, like, phase out.
That would suck.
But it's, like, kind of starting to steer that way a little bit.
It is. No, it is.
I wouldn't want to be a running back if I was, like, a young athlete.
Like Saquon.
And I was a running back right now, and, like, an elite high school or, like, early college running back, dude. I'd be, like, kind of questioning, I better get good at catching the fucking ball, bro. Like,
right.
I might
better be like a
think
Christian,
about transitioning.
Like
a
or McCaffrey-like player or Eckler-type player. Like, that is more valuable to a team than just a straight, like, hardcore power running back or, like, even a speed back.
Yeah.
Like, even guys that have a ton of speed, even if you can't catch the ball, nobody cares.
Yeah.
It kind of happened to Philip Lindsay. Like, he couldn't block and he couldn't catch. So they're like, sorry.
Yeah.
You're too small, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry. And Taylor's like kind of that elite speed type of, running guy. He's kind of like a Chris Johnson or like someone like that, who relies on that. He's not really a big blocker. He doesn't really catch a lot out of the backfield. Nobody cares about you. And then that sounds fucked up, but like it's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
And even like the whole thing, Saquon Barkley came out and was saying, "What the fuck? Running backs are dope. Pay us our money." Like, it's kind of a thing going on right now.
Yep.
It's in the forefront.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. If the Broncos want to trade him for Rusty Wilson, then that's cool.
Let's do it. I'd do that trade immediately.
I think Uncle Drew was suggesting that to me
Uncle
earlier
Drew?
today.
We got to get that on the board. We got to get Uncle Drew.
Uncle Drew.
We got to get that on
Rusty
the board.
Wilson.
Rusty. Oh, dude, I would do that fucking trade immediately. That'd be a snap call. All in. Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. I hope the running back position gets revived somehow.
Yeah.
They get hurt so early on average that it fucks it up for anybody else that can't, Adrian Peterson was the last guy that even when he got hurt, he could come back from an injury and keep playing.
Yeah.
But even during him and since him,
nah.
as soon as they get hurt once, they're like done, dude.
Kind of done. Yeah, it's true. Fucking dude, he came back from that ACL so fast.
Yeah, that was weird,
That's
man.
crazy.
There's no way he wasn't on some fucking shit.
Dude, they were fucking pumping elk antler shit into his knee and like dead babies into his knee and everything they could pump into his knee, they had to have.
Yep.
Fuck, dude, that was crazy. He like came back in like 2 weeks.
Yep.
They're like, oh, torn ACL.
Massaging it with tears from his son after he ripped him with the switch.
Oh shit!
Remember how much shit he got for that, bro?
So much shit.
I mean,
oh man,
bruh.
Too soon?
I don't know. Like, I'm not one for like. I'm not. Trust me. Like, I'm not down to like for beatings and shit. I really don't think that shit necessarily works that great, bro. Because I got a lot of fucking beatings, and all they did was make me fucking spiteful, man. But, shit. If you just saw some of the shit my parents did, that fucking whipping somebody whipping this son with a switch was nada. Nada. I would have been fucking happy to get us fucking switch.
So can I go get a switch? Could you put the rake down, Dad?
Shit. Fucking parents would tag team me, homeboy. Yep. One holding me down, the other one's unloading fucking a fucking bookshelf full of encyclopedias on my ass. To the young viewers, encyclopedias are books full of knowledge that before Google, if you ever had to fucking look anything up, you had to go and look for the fucking letter. And so there was 26 fucking letters, and fucking every single fucking letter had its own fucking book, and the S was a goddamn fucking Jesus, son.
It was big.
It was big, dude. It was probably
huge.
fucking 8 pounds.
It was huge.
And my fucking mom hit with every Encyclopedia Britannica, dog. Pow! Pow!
Hell, after that, I didn't care no more about my balls hurting.
Shit, little stick.
Fuck your stick. Fucking Encyclopedia Britannica S. I think it was big. I had a set of encyclopedias.
Yeah.
I know how big they were. They were gnarly.
Oh, yeah.
I used to fucking love to read those things, dude.
I enjoyed them.
Yeah. I'd sit there and thumb through them all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My mom bought them at a garage.
I would go like that, and I would just go, and I would just, and then I would just read that page.
Just read what that said. Yeah. I still do that with, like, Google every now and again. I'll Google something, like, I'll just, like, think of something, like, this animal that starts with S.
Yeah.
And just start reading about those. Or I'll start reading about, like, past wars, like this scuffle I heard of, and I'll look it up and just start reading about it. I still kind of nerd out like that.
Yeah.
But I used to love those encyclopedias.
Shit, son, you remember like microfilm and shit like that? Microfiche.
Damn. That was how the library was when I was in middle school.
Yeah. My first fucking when I was still in high school, dude. I want to say when I was a freshman. I'm pretty sure that's how you had to do most of your shit. They had the microfilm, and you fucking had to put it on the little viewer and slide it around and look for magazine articles and fucking and old newspapers and all that shit, dude.
Giving away our age here, bro.
Fuck, bro. That shit sucked, son.
It was whack.
That shit was whack. And now anything you want to know, you just be like, in fucking 13 seconds, you know anything
You don't even have to type it, bro. You just go.
You can just say it.
Who won the War of 1812? How many dicks would fit in this fucking chick's mouth?
Yeah, and
like
if
whatever. And like Siri's like 17 penises would fit in her mouth.
I mean, you could get an answer for that. Yeah.
You know, like everything, dude.
If you weren't lucky
Anything.
enough to have a fucking set of encyclopedias that your parents could beat you with at home, you had to you had to go to the library, dude.
Right.
You had to take your ass to the fucking library, ride your bike to the fucking library, and chain that motherfucker up outside, and hope nobody fucking stole it, because you live in fucking Bessemer, even with the fucking chain on the motherfucker.
They still might take it.
And then you got to go and bug the fucking nasty, mean old lady at the fucking desk.
Oh,
and
she was so mean, bro. She was so mean. I know exactly which lady you're talking about.
And then she can help you figure your fucking shit out. And then it'd take you an hour to find whatever the fuck you were looking for.
Yep.
And then you you had to write it down with a fucking pen and fucking paper. All your little notes and everything.
And then,
bro.
like, when I was a freshman, we had fucking printers, so we could take copies of that fucking encyclopedia.
It was like 15 cents a fucking page or some shit, bro, because it was advanced technology back then.
When I used to write, that was all the way advanced. It was like the shit. Like, oh, no shit, I could just copy this?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Copying fucking encyclopedia pages and shit.
Oh, yeah. When I had to write papers when I was in high school, I had, like, notebooks full of, like, Xerox papers, dude, and just highlighting them and fucking pulling them off to write my papers. It was a real struggle.
Oh, yeah. Fucking A, dude.
So I don't want to hear about your whiny shit now about school, okay? You have a fucking supercomputer in your pocket.
Yeah.
You shouldn't fail anything. If you fail in school?
Yeah.
Are you serious? You failed in school.
Yeah.
When this thing will tell you in 3 different sides of the same story that if you wanted to hear it that way. You could have Siri talk to you like one of your friends' voices, like whatever.
Yep, old fucks.
Old ass bastards. Speaking of old ass bastards, that kind of leads us into our next topic. Steph Curry, he was on a podcast and they asked him if he was the greatest point guard of all time, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll go with me."
Yeah,
you know. Do you think he's right?
Well, I don't know, man. It's so tough to say the ever thing or the GOAT thing, because even comparing generations and all that shit. I even have a tough time with the whole Jordan versus LeBron argument. In my opinion, yes, Jordan is the fucking GOAT. But I'm not going to sit here and try and argue and try and convince somebody that never saw him fucking play, because they're just never going to fucking get it, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They can believe who the fuck they want,
Right.
and I can believe who the fuck they want, and it's not going to bother me that they think it's somebody else, even if they're fucking wrong.
Right.
I know they're wrong, but there's no convincing them.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah.
So comparing generations,
It's
the game
hard.
evolves, the players evolve, people take it more seriously now. I mean, it's very hard, but in all actuality, like the amount that he affects a game and the amount of scoring he can do, I don't know about his fucking bucket percentage, bro, but I don't know if it's higher than some of these other guys or not, but I would man, it's hard for me to not kind of say probably, bro.
No.
Yeah. There's probably a lot of fanboys, especially with him being a Laker, that would say Magic all day.
Yeah.
And there's probably a lot of white dudes that would say Nash.
Steve Nash.
Yeah.
It's fucking Steve Nash. I don't give a shit what you say.
And that's not a call out to white dudes, but, there's only so many white dudes for them to fucking root for, bro. And, I saw the list that you gave me was him, those two, and then AI, of course. And he was fucking sick, but he didn't win enough to really, truly be considered, the best, ever.
Yeah, he didn't.
Whether he was or not, like in a one-on-one, maybe. Probably.
Yeah, he had fucking handles.
Yeah.
He was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But he
didn't
never
accomplish
won.
enough.
Yeah, he never won, even won.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, Steph has a good argument.
He does 4 chips,
Yeah.
2 MVPs.
Yeah, and
Like two-
the core of it the whole
Uh-huh.
time, pretty much.
Right. He had 2 league MVPs, 1 Finals MVP, and 4 chips.
Yeah,
Those are pretty good stats.
it's
It's a solid resume.
pretty tough to compare.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Chris Paul was another guy that kind of came into mind. He was a great point guard. Back in the day, guys like Oscar Robertson, he's another one that was a great, but he was a different era. It was way back then.
hard to compare, but yeah.
Hard to compare, so I got to say he's right.
Yeah.
Like I put Steph in, I even take him out of just the point guard position argument and put him into like the, is he one of the best? Is he the best player of his generation? I mean, he played with LeBron. He and LeBron played in their prime. They played championship like 4 in a row against each other, and he won 3 of them.
Yeah.
2 of them he had KD. He did have KD, so I mean, but he beat him once, lost to him once, heads up pretty much with him and Clay and Draymond. And then his 2 with Durant, he annihilated him. But if you're the GOAT and you're the guy that's the best, and it shouldn't matter about that other team, should it?
Well,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, kind of. It depends on your team too and everything else, but there's a lot of factors, bro. But he's definitely got a fucking claim.
yeah.
I mean, LeBron would be about the only person that anybody could even put against him.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No one
So,
else is even in
yeah.
that time span, not even
Yeah.
close.
So yeah, he's God damn, that was tasty. Yeah, he's probably right, dude.
He's probably right.
Steve Nash.
And I love Magic. I
Yeah.
love Magic. He was fantastic. What Magic did that was dope was he made it cool to be a good passer. Like the way he was passing, and like he made that shit cool. Like so everybody kind of says, well, Steph changed the game. Well, Magic kind of changed the game too.
Yeah.
So
did Nash. I mean,
he did. Nash was dominant. There's no doubt. He had a couple of MVPs at too, I'm sure. And I don't think he won one. I don't think he did win one.
no, I guess not. The Suns never did.
Suns never won one with him. He didn't win one in Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't think so. So that's kind of hard to put him there with that. in
Yeah,
that
I guess you're right.
conversation. Yeah. It's between Magic, really, and Steph, I would say, the top 2 in point guard all-time category.
Yeah.
And if I had to build a team, I would build it around Steph before I build it around Magic. Magic also had Kareem and Worthy,
And AIDS.
That's a fact. That's a
I'm
fucking
sorry.
that's a fucking fact.
You remember how big of a deal that was, bro?
Oh my god. Dude, it was insane.
It was such a big deal. I remember he was on the cover of Beckett like right before that happened. Like,
yeah.
He was it was like him and Jordan, dude. Like,
Yeah.
they were massive, dude. And
Yeah.
that shit came out and people were still so scared of it, bro. Like
It was new and
you didn't even know if you could be around the motherfucker yet.
right.
You know?
Right.
Like they were like, "Oh man, he can't even play anymore. Can't even be on the court with us."
Right.
You know, like
right.
it was pretty
Pretty
crazy,
wild.
dude. Yeah.
It was pretty wild.
Mhm.
Then he came back and played in that All-Star game,
Yeah.
and he had a huge game.
Wasn't there even one player that was kind of like
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
there was somebody that kind of made like a
Like
yeah, like they didn't want to touch him or something kind of
Yeah,
a thing or something.
yeah.
I don't remember, but yeah, it's been a while.
it's been a while. Damn, dude, that was nuts. That was a big thing.
I mean, and he's been alive and still around so long that that's so secondary. You don't even think of that
no,
right off the bat anymore when
No.
you think of Magic.
you don't.
For such a long time, somebody say Magic Johnson, AIDS.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And now,
Now it's like, oh, the owner of the Redskins or the Commanders.
yeah,
You know.
he's got enough fucking cash to just fucking fucking mainline that fucking shit, dude.
That's
And-
crazy. He beat AIDS before people beat AIDS.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
You know, nobody beat AIDS,
Yeah.
and then he did, and then you're like, wait a minute,
Oh,
How-
you just
how-
have to have enough money.
couldn't there be something that helps other people? if that's possible,
Who knows though? Maybe because of the money he was able to fucking spend, and they fucking made that shit happen for him. Maybe he fucking that's how some of those treatments were fucking created, bro.
Maybe he was the fucking test child. Like,
He was
here,
the
bro,
fucking,
we have this experimental drug,
Yeah.
magic, and we're gonna try it out, but we're gonna need $5 million.
Yeah.
And if you could provide that, then we can make sure that this happens for you. And boom, here's the cure.
Yeah.
And
It's
got
not a cure. It's a live with it
a
thing.
live with it thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still
Yeah.
always have it, but like it doesn't kill you anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's awesome, man. Fucking
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
I know one of my brother's friends worked for the AIDS Project, and they pretty much ran out of work
Yeah.
because it was pretty much a done deal.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and which
You
is
can-
great.
yeah.
And that was the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
And, you know, they got there, and, you know, now it's not even close to what the thing that was.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we're glad for,
Yeah.
for Magic, but
Yeah.
it was weird
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
It's like, didn't that shit kill Freddie Mercury? Didn't that?
Killed all
Didn't
kinds of
kill
motherfuckers.
everybody?
Yeah.
You know, not you though.
It was like an automatic death sentence, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was. Showing our age once again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say Steph definitely is, if not the best, right in that combo for sure. And being that close, I wouldn't expect him to say anything different. I would never expect him to say, nah, I'm not the GOAT. I mean,
Well, there's one thing to like pass on the flowers to the previous generation or something too, to say, I'm pretty good, but man, you got to give it to Magic, or you know what I mean? But confidence is another thing too. you
Yeah.
know? There's nothing wrong with having some confidence and knowing
Yeah.
knowing how good you are and knowing something that is true or
Yeah.
a fact, you know.
or I think it's true.
Yeah.
It's hard to lie.
Yeah.
If you're an honest person, it's hard to lie in that situation. When somebody asks you a question and you know it's going to be kind of a weird answer, but you know
Yeah.
that's the truth, that's uncomfortable. But I would 99 out of 100 I'd answer that honestly. If someone asked me like, "Are you the best podcaster ever?" Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Ever.
Ever. But no, for sure. Steph's the man. He's the man. I got a little Steph Curry auto selling.
Oh.
It's going to be for sale at the Denver Card Show on Saturday and Sunday. Not trying to do anything like shady.
You know,
or,
sometimes you,
but
have to pump things up before you can sell them, bro. Also known as pumping and dumping.
the old Pumpy Dumpy.
Pump it and dump it all night long.
But is it that time, my brother?
Damn, I guess so.
Is it that time?
Word up. So this past week was UFC 292 in Boston. Prelims was kind of interesting because it was the Ultimate Fighter finale. So
Oh, no
I didn't
shit.
realize it was happening quite so fast. So the show just ended, and then they had the finale right after. So obviously the show is basically a reality show essentially, and they have a fight at the end of everyone. But the Ultimate Fighter show tournament or whatever obviously ended weeks ago because the show just ended this last week, and then the finale was on live TV, so they didn't just give them a week to fucking train.
Right.
The way that they put out the episodes, it makes it kind of seem that way, but all of this stuff has happened, who knows, maybe months ago. I don't know the exact timeline or whatever.
Right.
But these guys knew who they were fighting this whole time, but they have confidentiality agreements and all that, so they can't talk about it.
Right.
So, anyway, all of McGregor's fighters were all gone. They all were eliminated except for he had one teammate who actually trains with him at his gym named Brad Katona, but he was part of the other team.
Oh, gotcha.
So once all of his teammates were eliminated and he didn't have, or his fighters were eliminated, he didn't have any more fighters under him. That guy came back over because he was kind of like Conor was kind of like his coach anyway.
Right.
So he flipped teams anyway. So he still had one guy under him, even though he wasn't technically part of his team from the beginning.
Right.
And that dude was named Brad Katona, and he actually he beat Cody Gibson by decision in a decent fight. But Brad Katona actually won the Ultimate Fighter a few years ago. So he's the first two-time Ultimate Fighter winner.
Right.
So the whole, I talked about it a pod or two back, the whole concept of this year's Ultimate Fighter was veterans versus prospects.
Right.
So it was veterans who were in the UFC who lost their contract and went maybe into other organizations or whatever and fighting to get back into the UFC against guys who have never been in the UFC. Obviously, that didn't play out too well for the fucking rookies.
Right.
So it wasn't a greatest concept, honestly, of a show. It was kind of like varsity versus junior varsity.
Let's let these guys that are badass, that have learned the ropes,
Yeah.
fuck up these young guys that don't know shit.
Yeah, and so it didn't work out great for those young dudes, because they were all eliminated. But in the end, it still ended up being okay. Like I said, the Brad Katona had won the Ultimate Fighter before. He won this one, so now he gets the UFC contract. So he'll get at least another handful of fights back in the UFC. The other fight was Kurt Hollabaugh versus Austin Hubbard. Austin Hubbard was the guy who Bangers had mentioned. He knew from childhood a little bit. Wouldn't necessarily say they were probably friends, but knew him.
You knew him, yeah.
And I had actually met him online before as well, doing a break with him and stuff. But unfortunately, he did lose. Hollabaugh submitted him, and so Hollabaugh moves on to the UFC, and Hubbard most likely does not. Sometimes, depending on how the fights go, sometimes UFC will award other guys a contract or give them another shot to come back for a couple fights or whatever. We'll see. They didn't look spectacular, so I wouldn't guarantee that, but it's possible. It's possible. So either way, that's over. But so now the tradition is for the coaches to fight after the Ultimate Fighter. So Conor is supposed to fight Michael Chandler. They put it on, and they kept saying it's going to happen. And then just as recently as a couple weeks ago, they're like, okay, it's on. They set a date for, I want to say, even December. It was supposedly all ready to go. And then yesterday, Conor McGregor makes a post saying, they're not going to let me fight this year, so probably going to have to push it back till next year. And it was like, what do you mean they, bro? Who the fuck is they, dude?
Who's they?
Like, I know it's 2023, dog. Right. So are you going by they now or what?
What the fuck?
So apparently, what most people are saying is he just didn't enter the testing soon enough.
Right.
He just didn't enter the testing pool. And so if you don't enter the testing pool and get in X number of tests before your fight, then
you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody's obviously trying to say it's intentional. Who knows? Whatever. With this fucking guy, I just wish that he would fucking come back and fight already, because he's one of the most popular fighters. His cards sell for more than just about anybody else's.
Yeah.
He sells everything all the fucking time, UFC, and he hasn't fought in years.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of getting played out, dude. It's like, are you part of this or not, bro?
Right.
Or are you just making money off of it at this point, just showing your face, you know, like Colonel Sanders, motherfucker.
Right. You're just that guy.
Yeah, so I don't know. Damn. It's pretty disappointing because
like Colonel Sanders.
You know, as soon as a couple weeks ago, it was like, okay, fucking it's finally on.
Yeah.
Nice. And the person I feel bad for is Chandler, because this whole time he's laying in the cut. He's not Conor McGregor, so everybody right away is he's just whatever. He's just some guy.
He's a side note.
Yeah, and fucking, you know, he keeps doing everything he needs to do. He's supposed to. He was a hell of a fucking coach, bro. All the fucking fighters. He was one of, if not the best, coaches I've seen on the show.
Really.
And that's pretty fucking good, bro. So that's saying something. And all of the fighters like respected him, and they were like, dude, usually when something like that happens, where one of the coaches loses all of their fighters, they force some of the fighters to go over to the other team. Well, the guys wouldn't go fight for Conor.
Right.
Because he had it out with them. You know what I mean? He was doing his cocky shit or whatever, and he was like talking shit to him. you're the coach, bro. You shouldn't really do that. You know what
Right.
I mean? It's different when they're your opponent or something,
Right.
but like you're the coach and those are like the other guys'
those are his Padawans.
students.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. And so he was like cussing him out or whatever. So they didn't want to go fight for him.
Yeah.
In hindsight, they probably should have, because why would you not want to go learn from one of the best and get as much knowledge as you can from as many fucking places as possible as well?
Right. Ego.
Regardless.
Shit. Yeah.
I wouldn't either. If he would have talked shit to me and called me some names or called me washed up and said I wasn't in the UFC for a reason or whatever, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
I'd tell him to go fuck himself too.
Yeah.
That's not the smartest fucking thing to probably do, because you get that fucking free knowledge from him and his fucking coaches.
Yeah.
Shitty thing is, too, is he didn't even show up to the fucking UFC finale either, so he wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there.
Yeah, so he's not, he just, he's got that aura about him, but at a certain point, you still have to, like, have you guys' back and shit.
You gotta be
You know
there.
what I mean? Yeah, so
Did fucking Mr. Miyagi miss any of Danielson's fights, bro? Never.
he's kind of coming off more douchey than usual. So we'll see. I mean, hope he fucking fights. He's like the face of the UFC, even though he hasn't even fucking fought in so fucking long.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's kind of a drag, but like I said, it's kind of lame. He said they are not going to let him fight, but I don't know who the fuck he's calling they, but
Yeah.
I assume it's the USADA. But
Yeah.
anyway, the main event was in the welterweight, not main event, the main card, I should say. The welterweight hype train 13-0 Ian Gary defeated Neil Magny by decision. A lot of people are calling him kind of the new Conor McGregor, because he's like talking a lot and he's saying a lot of shit and trying to offend people and just being kind of antagonistic. And
He's being the heel.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
people are starting to get a little bit sick of that, because I think it would be totally different if Conor was actually fighting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you're yapping and yapping and yapping. At least this guy's still fighting or whatever, but who cares if you're fucking talking if you're not backing it
We're
up?
not backing it up.
So
Yeah.
we'll see. Ian Gary's, like I said, he's the 13-0 hype train right now in the welterweight, so he's coming for some fucking belts and shit, it seems. There was the strawweight, Zhang Wei Li. She pretty much stomped out Amanda Lemos, whose autograph we fucking got tonight. It sucks balls. But
Yeah, she fucked her up, dude.
Um,
I saw some highlights of that one, and I was like, oh, my God.
it was pretty shitty. I can't believe she didn't finish her, and she really didn't belong in there. It was not a fair fight. It was the significant strikes was 296 to 29.
Jesus Christ.
That's 10-1, bro.
That's a fucking
That's getting
mauling.
fucking rocked 10 times to one probably little bink.
Right.
So
It's like,
it was,
whop, whop, whop.
yeah,
Dink.
pretty rough.
I saw her get dropped. It was fucking big right hand, dude. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, with this division right now. Tatiana Suarez is the one that everybody's saying she should fight. She's the one that's kind of come back from everything after, I think she was away for like 3-4 years. She had all the fucking issues and everything else, and she's undefeated, and she's kicking back and kicking ass. You still got Carla Esparza, who was the champ, beat Rose, and has only lost one fight since then.
Yeah.
To Zhang Wei Li, but visually she doesn't deserve it. Most people know she doesn't deserve it. She's not as strong of a fighter, but she made it all the way to the championship. She won a championship, and she's only lost one since. She's still right there in the mix. She kind of have to give her another shot sooner or later.
Yeah.
Rose is still number 4 in the rankings, even though she moved up in weight in division. That doesn't mean she can't come back down and fight again.
Yeah.
She's still there. She's still ranked. All she has to do is cut the weight. You can fight wherever the fuck you want. You're not like once you say, oh, I'm in a welterweight, that doesn't mean you can't go fight any other division as long as you make weight.
Right.
Your rankings might change or might not change or whatever. And then you still got Yan Zhonan in there, the other Chinese fighter who originally I thought they were supposed to fight, have her and Wei Li fight. So I'm guessing that might be kind of in the works. because they're both Chinese.
Yeah.
You know, the whole fucking.
I'd be sick if they could do that fight in China.
That was
cool.
supposedly kind of in the works. So
Yeah.
originally, so we'll see how that plays out.
Have them fight on the Great Wall. Fuck yeah.
For the Great Wall. Tear it down.
Tear down that motherfucker.
And then the main event was Sugar Sean. He TKO'd Aljamain Sterling in a pretty decent little scrap. It was, in my opinion, a SCO Shirley, but at the same time, he can punch. He was fucking him up.
Was he?
He was fucking him up, but he was still scrambling and he was rolling, and it looked like he was kind of like turtling up, but he wasn't. He was just kind of rolling to like get position and try and maybe like grab his legs or some shit.
Yeah.
But O'Malley dropped him and rocked him a good 3 more times while he was still on the ground. And he was squirming, he was defending, he was moving around, but he was getting fucked up.
He was getting fucked up.
And so props to O'Malley. I actually am a bit of a fan of O'Malley in a weird way. He's one of those guys that like I'm almost embarrassed to say I fucking root for him because he's such a weird bozo guy, but he's good. And I was actually rooting for him, but I bet against him and it fucked me.
Oh, no.
So I did this the cheap $10 parlay on MGM or wherever, and I had the parlay boost thing for like an extra 30% or some shit like that. So I put a $10 bet and I picked I don't know, 8 or 9 fights maybe, and all night long every single one hit. Boom, 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 boom.
No
boom.
shit.
And it was gonna be $150, $200 payout, something like that. I don't know. And all Aljamain had to do was win, and he got knocked off. Fuck out.
Fucked up.
So he fucked me in the end. And I should have. It was one of the few times where I did not. Every fucking pick, I didn't let my heart affect it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to not be like, I really like this fucking guy. You know, I think he can do it. I went with, I know.
Yeah.
And
He went chalk.
even Aljamain, like, he was the favorite, and everybody pretty much picked him, bro. You know, the people that picked O'Malley were all the Facebook like, I don't want to say not true fans, but a lot of true fans picked him, but a lot of the not true fans also picked him because he's the guy that's like all in the new, like, people know who O'Malley is whether they watch UFC or not.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so
Right.
there's a certain crowd that roots for a guy like that, whether no matter what he's doing, whether he's a rapper or a fucking UFC fighter or fucking
Whatever.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so those are the guys that, I know he's gonna win, even though they don't even necessarily follow the sport that much.
Man, you don't even know.
Per se. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course he won, so they all look like fucking geniuses.
I know.
I told y'all, motherfuckers.
I said it. I said it.
I called it. But like I said, he proved me wrong, and I wanted him to win, and he did, and so like I'm happy for him for that. But he did prove me wrong, as I didn't think he was gonna win.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all good. That motherfucker can actually fucking throw a fucking punch, dude. He hit him with a fucking counter right on his way in and just dropped him and sent him to his knees and clipped him a couple more times, and it was over.
Yeah.
But that division is a little tangled up right now. You got Mirab Dvalishvili, who we pulled earlier. He pulled his auto right here. That is actually probably who is going to fight him next. There was some controversy. I don't want to quite call it controversy. So when Aljo won his last fight, O'Malley came into the ring talking all kinds of shit. Whatever.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
it was like promoted, and they wanted him to do that.
Yeah, it was like sanctioned by Dana White.
Yeah,
Like,
which was kind of fucked up, and it's kind of shitty the way that UFC almost kind of picked on Aljo. He was a great champ, dude, and he did a lot. He had more wins. He was one of the greatest fighters in that division ever, and the UFC did him a little dirty. They made him fight O'Malley, who he didn't necessarily want to fight. Definitely didn't want to fight right away. They forced him to fight him sooner than he wanted, like pretty quickly, bro.
Yeah.
And usually the champ can kind of sort of turn some fights down and shit if they want.
Like have your pick.
Yeah,
kinda,
and they pretty much wouldn't let him. They forced it on him. O'Malley's been this hype train ever since he was on the Contender Series. Anyway, O'Malley jumps in the fucking ring right after Aljo's last win against Cejudo. He's talking all kinds of shit, whatever. And Mirab is on Aljo's team, so he fights in the same fucking gym with him, whatever. So he was in the ring with him. He was part of his corner and all that. And so O'Malley takes off his jacket to fucking look all tough like you do in a fucking fight or whatever. And somehow or another, Mirab ended up with O'Malley's jacket. And he throws on fucking O'Malley's jacket. And it's like a fucking red Thriller jacket, bro. Like a Michael Jackson Thriller jacket. And he's standing there in the fucking background, dude. And he's wearing O'Malley's jacket. And like O'Malley doesn't even realize it. It's so fucking funny, dude. Because he's like basically clowning him. Like I'm wearing his shit right in front of him. And,
got your coat, bitch.
Yeah, and fucking... So he's like antagonizing him, whatever. They fucking end their little fucking in the fucking thing beef or whatever, and I think he finally gets his fucking coat back or whatever. And somebody else made another coat and gave it to Mirab, so now he has a coat just like it, so he can like rock it to like mock him and shit.
Yeah.
And so anyway, that's probably who he's gonna fight because they're all in the same division,
right?
And so and they're all ranked pretty closely too. And Mirab's kind of been winning, and he's kind of on the uptick. So that would be cool. I think that would sell a lot of tickets, and I think that would get a lot of people watching. But also still in that division, you got Cejudo, who just came back. He's he's been a champion in multiple divisions. He's an Olympic gold medalist. So he's the kind of guy that just kind of gets to just say, I want a title fight. And they're like, okay.
Right.
You know, and,
right.
And it's kind of shitty, but that's just the way it works in the UFC a little bit, because that's what sells.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's still good. He's still good. And then you still have Piotr Jan hanging in the cut. That's the guy that a lot of people feel got kind of screwed in the whole accidental knee to Aljo thing. The whole reason people hated Aljo in the first fucking place and all that fucking shit was because everybody wanted Jan to win that fucking fight. And you still got Aurora's own Corey Sandhagen chilling in the cut too. So like these guys are all in the top 5-ish or so. Any one of them could really fight for the title, and any one of them could beat O'Malley. O'Malley's good. He's a hell of a puncher, but he's a little sloppy.
Yeah.
He's a little what am I trying to say? Like flare and flashy, and like he hits these weird punches from weird angles and shit. But sometimes when you're doing that, you kind of leave yourself open a little bit.
Leave openings. Your technique isn't as tight.
It's so distracting to the other guy that it's hard for them to focus. But if they can maintain that focus, or they can fucking clip you, you're kind of done. You can get kind of fucked. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not like rooting against him per se, but I don't know that he can be an overly dominant champion for an extended period of time. Yeah. I think he's a guy that could fight for the championship multiple fucking times, though, even if he loses it and
come
probably
back.
have it multiple times.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's the kind of guy that can keep it for a decade or not, though.
Right.
Because of the way he fights, which is exciting. You know, exciting fighters don't hold it long usually. Yeah. Because they're not smart fighters.
They take chances.
And I'm not saying he's not smart, but yeah.
They take chances and they go hard, and when it's like Ja Morant, like when the way he plays, like he's gonna get hurt. He plays so out of like not out of control, but like his body like can do things that other people's can't. So he does wild shit and like goes hard.
Yeah.
He's gonna get hurt.
Every once in a while you put yourself in a situation where
probably shouldn't have jumped over that guy.
Yeah. But did it look cool?
But that shit was dope. That's gonna be on my next crazy fucking Panini card with like.
Did that look cool?
It looked dope as fuck.
Your nuts were right on his fucking forehead, homie.
Dude, there's that other Chronicles card that they have of him as a rookie. He's like got his nuts right in that dude's face, like he's jumping over him.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, so that was Saturday night. This coming weekend we got Fight Night in Singapore, which is interesting, I guess. Kind of a different spot to host the fights. There's gonna be a women's flyweight, Erin Blanchfield against Tyler Santos. They are both right there, number 3 and number 6 ranked in that division. They're both coming for Bullet, Shevchenko, and Grasso, who are 2 in the or 1 in the champ, I guess. So whoever wins that fight, depending on how they win, could get a title shot. Grasso and Bullet are running it back, so we'll see how that ends up. Anthony Smith and Ryan Spann in light heavyweight. Nothing major. Anthony Smith's been around a long time. He's had some battles. He's one of the few guys that gave John Jones any sort of a real fight. Ranspan's kind of an up-and-comer, but neither one of them have overwhelming records or anything like that. But it should be a banger.
Yeah.
Light heavyweights seem to fucking throw pretty hard, bro. They're light enough to fucking be agile and do cool shit like that, and heavy enough to still knock a motherfucker out.
Still
So
throw some bombs.
sometimes those light heavyweight fucking bouts are pretty nice. And then you got featherweight main event is going to be Max Holloway and the Korean Zombie. So Max Holloway's 24-7, TKZ's 17-7. Holloway's ranked number 2, and Korean Zombie's ranked number 9. That's a little low ranked for a number 2 guy to be fighting.
Yeah.
But Holloway's fought Volk 3 times and lost 3 times. Volk's the champ. So, like,
You're not going to fight him again.
kinda.
Yeah.
You know, at a certain point, you're gonna have to give him another chance if there's nobody else there.
Right.
He's the number 2 guy.
You
But
gotta go back to the bottom, bro. Work your way back up.
all the way back up, like fucking Street Fighter,
Right.
like the
Right.
fucking pyramid on
On Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Fuck yeah. Started from the bottom, now you're here.
So he's gonna have to go and fight some of these guys over again. The thing is Volk's beat everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you got Yair in there, who's number 2. Volk beat him.
And Volk fucked him up, too.
I mean, Ilya Topuria. He's the kind of young guy who hasn't fought the main guys just yet.
He's the young guy that hasn't been fucked up by Volk yet.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, that's a tough one, man. Until Volk decides what he's gonna do, he's tried moving up a little bit, and that didn't quite work out for him. So,
I want to see him fight Islam again.
yeah,
Because
I think that's gonna happen real soon.
he was in there, dude.
There's really no other path.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be cool. That'd be fun. That fight was sick. That was a good fight.
Yeah, well, and that's what Aljo was saying originally was he thought he was gonna just beat O'Malley, and then he's like, okay, well, I've pretty much cleaned out the fucking division for the most part, so I'm gonna move up and start trying to take on Volk and these guys. And then after the O'Malley fight, he was like, yeah, O'Malley caught me, you know, whatever, props to him, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you know, you were planning on moving up. Is that still kind of in the works? And he says, if O'Malley caught me like that, what do you think Volk's going to do to me? Or some shit like that. Like, he basically said, no, I'm probably not going to move
Probably
up.
not, bro. Probably not.
Yeah. Like, if O'Malley can catch me, then Volk's going to fuck me up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's honest.
Yeah. He just knows what Volk could do to somebody's head.
Yeah, that dude
I don't want that to be my head.
That dude's dangerous, man.
Yeah,
And he does it with a smile, too.
he does. He does it with a smile and with sportsmanship.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after he beats your ass, he'll tell you, you were a good fight.
Yeah. Probably take you for a beer.
Probably go get you drunk. Fuck you up. Go get you all fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. UFC wise, you know, that was last week and next week. And yeah, that's it for now, I suppose, on that front.
Cool. Right on, dude. I don't think I have anything else for this week, man. You got anything else you want to hit up?
Just make sure, let's reach out, hit me with some emails or whatever, hit us, I should say, with some emails on Instagram or wherever, so we can kind of finalize this fantasy league up a little bit and start planning a draft. We'll just probably make it the last weekend before the fucking
Before the season starts.
Or whatever. And yeah, don't be scared to hit us up. We'll make sure to get as many people in as we can. I'm pretty sure we've got it pretty much filled. So yeah, I guess that's it. I wanted to shout out. I don't know if I shouted him out or not when we first realized that he put us on Iowa Dave's little list or whatever of podcasts.
Oh yeah.
But I just wanted to say thanks again to Kevin, Relentless Daggers and shit. We appreciate you, bro. Always been one of the first people to ever reach out or to ever fucking say anything or to even come say what's up at a show.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's always been there for us, and he went out of his way to get us on Iowa Dave's podcast, sports card podcast list and shit. So that posts every week. And you know what, dude? Just reach out and maybe send us a fucking address, dude. We'll throw you a shirt, homie.
Yeah, for sure.
So send us an email and
Yeah.
with your shirt size and an address, and we'll get you out a shirt, dog. Because we appreciate you.
Absolutely. 100%, dude. 100%.
But yeah,
You're the
Denver
man.
Card Show too this weekend. Should be a good time. Shop will be there all weekend. Go check those dudes out. I'll probably be walking around on Sunday, so I'll try and rock my shirt. So come say what's up if you see me.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's it, dude. September's going to be fucking big month for fucking shows.
It's going to be
So,
huge. Yeah, it's going to be huge.
We got us. We've got Pike's Peak coming back finally. Finally, dude. Been jonesing for some Pike's Peak.
For sure.
September
Me too.
16th.
September 16th.
North Penrose.
Penrose Arena.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be us on the 23rd at Pueblo Community College.
Absolutely.
And then on the 30th, it's going to be the No show.
Northern Colorado.
Yep. It's going to be up there in Greeley.
Yep.
And that's
Day Spring Christian Academy.
Yep. So that's a banger of a show as well. And I'll be there for sure. Are you gonna go up to that one?
Probably gonna set up for that. I'm not 100 just yet, so
For sure.
Probably. Yeah.
For sure. But
yeah. Should be a good big month for fucking shows.
And the shop is good.
Colorado wise.
For show.
So don't be scared. Come check it out.
The shop's gonna go head up to Dallas. So
Oh shit, son.
So in between all that, we got a
In
Dallas
September
trip,
too.
September 7th through the 10th.
Oh damn.
So we'll be up in Dallas. Come say what's up, and I'll have some Rare Element swag, and I'll have some fucking shirts and some stickers and some all that good stuff. So if you see us down there, don't be scared.
What are the dates for Dallas?
September 7th through the 10th.
Oh nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
So if you see the shop down there, come check me out. I'll be behind the table with Brant, and definitely come say what's up.
That'll be dope.
Faux show. But we fucking love and appreciate every last one of you people for listening to us and giving us a little bit of your time. And we couldn't be happier to fucking do this stuff and reach out and get to meet all these people. So like, comment, subscribe on all the YouTube shit. Throw us a review on Apple. Share the pod with anybody you think that would like it. And fucking thank you guys so much for listening.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. But thank you again, and we will catch you motherfuckers next week.
F&A.
Peace.
Tell everybody, just knock the kids.
Don't tell your kids.